You get it?
Oh,
Oh, what a delay.
I am a uh-oh. Nahulog.
Yeah,
Yeah, what
I
happened?
have got
There's JR. Mega love shout out. Oh, you have a double echo there.
not no more.
Monitor.
I've got a delay like you will not believe.
Now it's okay. 2
Okay.
million viewers in the house. Mega love shout out. Oh gosh, I can hear myself. What is this? There you go.
Good morning and good evening to you guys already in chat.
Yeah, 3 million viewers in the house. Mega love shout out. What the heck is this? How can I remove this? I get a double me. No. How is everybody tonight? Good morning with the US. Dudes, JR! May echo ba ako? Can you hear me? He's in the panel of the demo. Can I wait? I will add this into stream and remove.
There he is.
Still cannot.
How you doing,
Kenny,
E.T.?
mega love shout out.
Welcome in, Mick Eastlands.
Yeah. Wait, I remove this. I will mute myself.
How's Mr. Kenny doing today?
Wait, I need to sold out thingy. You sold that, ET? Do I
Good
have
evening,
an
Deborah.
echo? Good evening, Ate Debs. Mega love shout out. Hey, ET. All is well, sir. Thanks for asking. From
Are you
Kenny.
back, Mick Eastlands, or are you still over there?
I think it's back in the US. Are you back in the US, Kenny? I'm home already, Deb. Back in the States.
Uh-oh. Somebody's crying.
Wait, I think I have to leave. I have to leave first, and then I will join again.
Drop your headphones off.
Uh, happened?
And then there was one. I'd say grab the link and come on up, but you're not knocking on my back door.
Not knocking in your back door, huh?
Not my back door.
Whoa! I said have they? What to do with this?
Hey,
Lalabs
hey, Jeff.
dinner. Wait, let me check
Southwest
on.
Jeff in the house. Not
Do
me,
I have
Janae.
still an echo?
No, you're good.
I'm good. Then it's my end. I can hear myself.
Oh, you hear voices in your head?
I have an echo.
Have you been hanging out with Tanae?
Oh my
Tanae was hearing voices in her head too.
god. B and C gardening. Make a love shout out to you. Thank you for coming in. Hey
Tanae,
Jeff, how you doing?
the link is up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's pinned at the top. Feel free.
That's my problem this morning. LS Lalabs TV. Really, Lalabs? I don't know what happened.
Yeah, don't feel bad, Jeff. I did too.
I just woke him up.
My hair's all standing up like a
And that's also the
porcupine.
question of sir. How are you, Jeff from Ate Dabra? I really don't know what happened to my sound. Why is it double? Good. How are you, Deborah from Jeff?
Can you open up your Bluetooth and go in there and click on that box at Echo?
Wait, I have here.
Oh,
Yes, I
Tanae's
did.
already busting on me. And that's also the question of Sir Richard. Atta girl, already breaking my heart first thing in the morning.
So now I'm not using a headphone anymore. I can still hear myself. So they must be here in my
It's
audio.
got to be on your end or your signal because you're not echoing here.
Yeah, I think so. I think this one. Oh, this one.
That's fine, Jeff, because I'm not on camera.
Can you hear?
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, there you go. I will try to. I try to turn on my Bluetooth.
You get the background echo of that fan that's blowing on you. See, even Kenny said you're good, and he's clear across the
Okay.
other side of the states.
Your audio is good on this end. Oh, dang it. I can still hear myself. Let it be.
Welcome in BNC Gardening.
Welcome in, BNC Gardening. How are you doing today? Guys, can you answer our topic tonight? Whoops.
Hey,
Hey, hey, hey,
Hey, welcome in.
hey.
how you
Look
doing?
who we have
Good, good.
here. Doing good.
Good.
How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Just woke up.
You're not the only one who just woke up.
That was funny last night, and I think it was Angel Stream, and Timmy go. I said I gotta go to sleep. I couldn't hardly stay awake, and she said something in the chat. She's like, "Jeff, tell the truth. Are you really going to sleep?" I'm like, "Yes, I actually am." It's been a long time since I've been over here. It's been you always go on so early in the
Yeah,
morning where I'm at.
Well, it's early
yeah.
for us, but then again, it's late for her. So,
Yep, that's true. That's true. There's what 14. Well, I don't know the exact hours, but somewhere around there, a difference.
It's
yeah.
it's 9:30 in the evening here, and now
Yep,
it's 9:45.
yep. You're 14 hours ahead of me. I'm Mountain Time Zone now. Jason, you're over. I think you're East Coast or South. Or I mean, oh my goodness, can't even
Midwest.
talk. Midwest. There you are. My bad. So you're an hour ahead of me.
Yep.
Yeah. You getting any of that
Doing
smoke
good,
coming
and
down
you
from the?
all from BNC Gardening. We are
Yeah.
good.
We get some, but nowhere near like they're getting over towards
And Kenny said I am
New York and
13 hours
Washington.
ahead of him.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. The smoke is where I didn't. Something cut out. I don't know.
On the other side of
Kenny
the
said
Great Lakes, they're getting it worse.
Oh yeah, the eastern side.
Uh, Towards DC and Boston area.
Yeah. I wonder how much they have that controlled now.
I don't know, but it went up last year too. We
Hmm.
got it bad last year, but not this year. It's hazy, but it's not nowhere near as last year.
Yeah. I remember we had those fires down in Arizona. Well, we had it here in New Mexico, but it was the south. Believe it or not, Southwest. Yeah, Southwest New Mexico and Southeast Arizona, and it got so bad. That was a couple hundred miles south that we had ashes falling from the sky here in Albuquerque. It was crazy.
Oh yeah.
But what is the cause of that?
Mountain fires. There was I don't know how many acres, but I know it was like over 1 million acres. It was huge. It
Oh
just
yeah.
kept spreading. I think that was 2013. It was real bad.
And this is Missy. I'm in Alabama.
Oh, Alabama, yeah. BNC Gardening, how are you? It's not too far from Belt Loop.
No, no.
Good people.
Oh, that look. Yeah,
Well,
circular
that
is
group
good.
hit it right on the head too. They got a bunch of good people in their group.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they are. They do.
Yeah, Devil Dog, he's my first he became my YouTube, I think it's called co-admin or administrator or something, and then I went ahead and added him to my StreamYard as a co-admin as well. And then him and Belt Loop are a couple of my managing moderators, and I asked them if
Mm.
they wouldn't mind, helping out about 5 months ago. I had so many trolls in my channel, and they came in, and
Yeah.
it's not.
You cannot
Remember
handle
that?
the trolls there. There's a
It was
lot.
pretty bad. Well, I also asked, Al Shafe and and Nikki, a lot of people. I have like 12 or so managing mods, and so I just said, you know what, I'm tired of dealing with all the immaturity of some of these people. I know most of them are just doing it for fun, and we're just trying to have a good time. But it's like, you know what, just keep it a little bit clean. And with the new terms of service, they're getting so strict. They're even, your chat can actually affect your channel. So, and people don't care. I'm not saying everybody. I'm saying certain trolls. People. Certain. You know what I mean. They don't care. They want to come in. That's their goal. They want to come in and try to mess with
Disrupt
you.
the channel.
Exactly.
Yep.
And but Ryan, the tech guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course Big Matt and all them. Yeah, they're also managing mods. We kind of help each other a little bit, all of us kind of, but
Well, I solved the problem.
nice.
Oh my god. So that's how easy it is. Fried flour. Jeff, we have a title here. Do you see the title?
Yeah, I was going to ask you what the topic was this morning.
Yeah, that's
In
it.
what
And
way
what was
can you tell that a person is worth keeping for?
Like a partner or a friend or like, I don't know.
Person in
in
general.
anything? Yeah, in
Anything.
general.
Wow, that's a loaded question. I would
It's
say
mind blowing.
loyalty, non-backstabbing, kind. There's all kinds of attributes I could add to that, but I would say like a lot of people in our community, they're good people. Not mine. I'm not saying there isn't. For those who might be here listening or watch this later and put me on some hit clip like they do every day, but or toss me to TMZ, that's happened. But no, there's a lot of good people. It's just you gotta, kind of thin out the herd, I guess they say.
Wouldn't you think a person worth keeping for would be the one that treats you the way you treat them?
Absolutely, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
true.
Give that person the respect that they ask for and they'll return it back.
Yep, yep, absolutely. Which
That's
it's
true.
harder to find. I notice the older I get, obviously I'm almost 48, but I notice like the younger generation, especially and I hate to say, well, no, I better not say it. I was going to say millennials. Oh, I just said it. No, my kids are millennials,
What?
but but no, it's
You mean
just
you can't
with
keep your
every
kids? Oh my
I
god,
love
Jeff.
I love my kids. You know that. I brag about my kids and grandkids all the time. But no, I just noticed there's some people that are so immature that they don't know how to conduct themselves in any type of way but immature. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
You could be as nice as possible, and some people they just I don't know, they just take things. Not everybody. I'm just in a percentage, obviously, but they take things for granted, I guess, or expect it. That's a good word, or a
Yeah.
good word term. Is they expect things. They expect you to do things. I'm not talking about just anybody into personally. I'm just talking about in general.
True. And it's like the older you get, the the more you don't tolerate crap, but you don't spread hate. Should be like that.
Yeah, exactly. There's already enough hate
Yeah.
in this world.
Let me
We
see.
got to spread more kindness and love, and just it's like I don't know who I started hearing this from. You have to forgive me, but just be a good human. And that's kind of that term has spread. I forgot who created. We started saying that a lot. But that's really
Uh-huh.
the truth. Just be a good human. Be a
Yeah,
good
it goes a
person.
long way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
absolutely.
Jeff is not immature but tasteless people just trying to be smart.
Yeah,
E.T.
trying to be smart, Alex. Hey, ET.
Never smart.
Hey, I have to ask ET. Did you ever phone home?
Did you
I've always been
follow
teasing.
E.T.?
Every
What
time I see
about
him
you,
in chat, I always
E.T.?
say, "You phone home."
He's a great guy.
Yeah, because
Oh yeah,
yeah,
good people.
it's good people and protective.
Welcome in,
Steve, make a love
Steve.
shout out to you, Steve. Welcome in. There you go, Steve. How can you tell if a person is worth keeping, Steve?
Hey, Steve. Stephen Lowe.
Yeah,
I went
yeah,
to
been a
his
long time.
channel the
You
other.
did not.
He was. I think we were on a panel or a chat or whatever it was yesterday or day before, and I always double check people's channels because you know how YouTube can unsub from channels at times. And I went over there. I was like, well, wait a minute. I haven't heard from him in a while, like notification wise. And then I saw him in there. Of course, I went over there and I said, Steve, I said, I was sub to you, but for some reason it unsubbed me. So I made sure I sub, and everything. He says, oh, that's my other channel. But
Yeah, he has two channel.
yeah,
He has
so that's
two
fine.
channel. Yeah. And Didi said, yeah, Jeff, but internet is not good and Elon charged too much. He was in space. Come on.
Well, Elon doesn't own YouTube, though. I wish he did. I mean, he
Appreciate that,
turned
Jeff.
Twitter around.
Stephen Lowe, thanks for the help out. Ooh, what's that? E.T. You two guys did not give your answer, huh? How can you tell if a person is worth keeping?
ET
Loyal.
won't keep that person. He'll try and sell it.
One word I was going to use is loyalty, too, by the way. Loyalty is another good word to put in there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially if
For
they're
me,
a
is
partner.
Yep.
mm. And for me, loyalty and
Loyalty, the respect, and the
honesty.
yeah.
Honesty, yeah,
Yeah, that is really hard to find nowadays.
it is.
ET sold out.
So
Hey, the McEastlands.
Kenny
By
said,
their
by their
character.
character and the things they value. True,
Hey, I like
Kenny.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you know what, Jeff? Kenny
Uh-huh.
is a very low key guy. He is a very
Yeah.
low key guy, a very good one. I can tell. I like his video and his wife. When he
Hmm.
go to the Philippines, he was married to a Filipino woman. It's like
Yeah.
I like how simple they live. They're simple.
Yeah.
How simple their way of living. Yeah, they're not living in the city. And I saw Kenny with carrying a water.
Well, I
Yeah,
that's what
they're so simple, and it's good to see them like that.
yeah, that's the way it should be. It's like everybody just went up and got in a hurry in the last 20, 30, 40 years. It's when I was growing up and in the 70s and 80s and whatnot, times were so much simpler back then. you
Yeah.
know
Mm. Captain Billy Jack, thank you for coming in. How are you doing?
Captain.
the captain's in the house. Hey
Yeah,
Steve, you gonna
Captain
come
in
up and
the
play guitar?
house.
Hey, tomorrow, Steve,
Aye,
I'm having
Captain. Hmm,
sorry.
it's okay.
I was that always happens on panel, that delay. I was just gonna say, Steve, I'm having the panel share tomorrow. If you want to come up and play your guitar, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm a
What time
tech
you going live,
nerd.
Jeff, tomorrow?
I changed the times. I used to do what's called the all day Sunday panel share, whatever you want to call it thing. I used to start at 10 a.m. my time, and I went ahead and changed it. I bumped it up a few hours. So it starts at 1 p.m. my time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern time.
All right.
Makislan says, I'm a tech nerd, but I love the simple life. You're right, Kenny. Simple is always, but it's always good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I know
So
one thing. When Kenny went over there, I think he was a little bit nervous.
which channel?
I
Mine?
can see it to his
Oh,
face.
Nikki Flint?
Yeah, you can see it to his face, though.
Yep.
No,
But you
actually,
can also see that he was enjoying it.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, BJTV
not
from
having
Captain
to
Benedict.
worry
Thank you,
about
Captain.
the rat race.
Oh, over at
True.
the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, that's
yeah.
why
No, you don't
it,
have to
it
worry about that there.
my I'm not going to say who or anything like that, so please don't ask. But I had a brief you know relationship, that gal that I met on YouTube and whatnot, and I well a couple, but there was one that I made public. We made public and everything, and that went downhill in 2 weeks because people attacked the living, out of
Yeah.
us. And so I just decided, and if I have a relationship or if I meet a gal online, because she happened to be an American, but the another gal that I was dating, that I will never say who it is, but she's from the Philippines, and we
Mm,
keep or kept that on the down low. We don't talk about that online. We keep
that's
it
good.
private.
You should not
That
put it on public. Keep
yeah.
it in private. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
That way, if it works
Edie
out
said,
or if it doesn't work
mm,
out, that's just between the two of you.
Yep.
mm,
It doesn't affect everybody else from sending you emails or bashing you on
true,
YouTube.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Because once you put it in public, a lot of people will come over and talk like they really know you and they really know the other person. It's just like, what the heck?
And people believe, yeah, it's true. You're right, Timmy. It's almost kind of freaky, if that's the right word, sometimes,
Yeah.
because people, they'll say things
Hmm.
like, how did they know that? Well, and then you'll see their next comment, and it's close but not no cookie. It's like, oh, they're
Yeah,
trying to dig and fish to try to
yeah,
get you to think, that they actually know.
true, true. It said, in life, you are good to me. I'll measure it up. Only a handful of people That's worth keeping. As you are in trouble, they listen and help you, not running away. True.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Lol, no, I
Sure.
wasn't nervous at all, just that it was my first time traveling abroad. So did you rest well when you get there, Kenny?
Yeah, I would like to go over there sometime to visit too. I want to go to Australia and visit Australia someday too. Maybe hop over and see Radio Jonesy or something down in Tasmania.
Tasmania. Tasmania is where Adrian's grandmother's place. Captain Billy Jack from T9. People get way too carried away on YouTube. They don't know what goes on in private.
Yep, exactly.
True, true.
That's good, Kenny.
My rest was amazing. That's good, Kenny. It's just like they don't know what's happening in private. Like I don't know. It's so hard to tell.
And you got,
It's
you
just
know, there's also, you know, what I call malicious trolls where they're just so evil, just so mean. You know, it's like I don't know if I should repeat, but yeah, it's just I could have somebody up on panel that, you know, like for instance, you know, DJ saw it. He knows that DJ's a good friend. DJ's Cartoon Universe. He comes up to
Right.
my panel all the time. We're
oh
buddies.
DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is
I,
every time with uh Devil Dog. Sir
yep.
Jerry.
Yep.
Him
Yeah.
and Devil Dog are the one that helped create my avatar and my background picture on my YouTube, and
Mhm.
they helped me a lot. He's such a smart person, and and
Yeah,
one
DJ.
idiot came through and said, "Oh, is Jeff hosting Make a Wish?" Or, you know, something of that name. I don't want to repeat it, but it was horrible. It's like, you piece of blah, 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 blah. It's
Yeah.
like, you're gone.
Some people
Yeah.
can't look past his his upfront handicap and
Yeah, exactly.
actually see that the guy is brilliant.
Oh, he is. He's a genius.
True. Because what the people want to see is your appearance. Alright?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't look further.
yeah.
They don't look further.
You know, my mom always raised me growing up as a Christian. She, you know, in church and
No.
whatnot. She'd say,
Nowadays you cannot
"It's
nowadays
it's on
nowadays you
what's in the."
cannot tell if the person is Christian then it's good. No.
Hmm.
It's in the Christian, not in the religion.
No, I'm just
It's in
trying
the
to make a
person, not in the religion.
statement
Yeah.
here. If I could, no, I was just saying. My mom used to always tell us kids growing up, it's what's on the inside that counts, not the outside. You know, of
Exact.
course.
True.
So,
ET in chat contradicting himself.
Steve, you are wrong. I'm sure I know all, but sorry, I know next to nothing. Hi, Timmy Sawadi.
hey, that was Solano. Good to see you.
Steven Loiti, did you hack my phone?
Sure. See what do you say here? Sure, no, no. Sorry. Oh,
5% hard load. Right.
Yeah,
Oh, so the new.
it's getting
See,
harder and harder to find a good group of people if you're just now starting to come into YouTube
yep.
mm, true.
Very true.
because it
Yeah,
could
but
be your
you know
friend
what, Jeff? It's so hard to
one
catch your
day
live
and
stream nowadays, Jeff.
turn on you the next.
I will say the next live stream, I'm sorry, the last live stream I had, I didn't even change the title or anything, even though it kind of turned into one of the best streams. Mommy Ivy came on and sang a bunch of songs. This fellow named James came up and, you know, did his best to sing and did a good job. And we had fun, and the chat was great. And it was, you know, it wasn't a lot of people, maybe 60, 70 people in the chat, but it was really, really good for the most part, and
Wow.
so we everybody had a good time. They loved the music, the singing, just the
Mm-hmm.
interactions and everything.
Mm-hmm. What I mean is the time because let's say every time I check, then oh, you are over.
But for a while there, I was getting between 1 to 400 people in my live chats. I was like, what is going on? This is nuts. It's like I kind of miss the good old days where I had like 10 or 20 or something,
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
But we had fun, and with all the people there, it turned out really, really well, and it's been getting that way ever since. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people that used to come into the channel, which is fine with me, that would cause
Mm-hmm.
a lot of trouble, they don't come anymore because they know that I don't put. I tell my moderators to rule with an iron wrench.
It is it. No, base. How is the Malaysia group good peoples? Huh?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't have a group here in Malaysia.
Hey.
The only person I know here in Malaysia is ET. Oh, Patrick Clark. Do you know Patrick Clark?
Uh,
No.
No, I didn't. Patrick Clark and Tonya. And they are the YouTubers that based here in Malaysia, right?
Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna
Running.
go get some coffee real quick. I forgot to do that. So if you don't mind, I'm just gonna
Okay,
mute
okay.
and I'll be. Let me just read what ET says. Jeff, you need humorous people around that. Yeah, that's right, ET. Absolutely. I'll be
Yeah,
right back.
true.
Do what you got to do, Jeff.
Okay. He's going to take his coffee. So we're back to our topic. It. Then if you sell, then how was it going? It nothing left to you then if you sell all of that to test if it is worth to keep or not. If it
That's
is
why he keeps
humorous
that
people.
quarter in his pocket.
Yeah,
He'll take it out, he'll flip it. Heads he keeps them, tails he sells them.
true. Bless Rose Auntie. Hi Tim. Hello Te. Hi Rose Ann. How are you doing? And I was like, oh, Roseanne is my friend in real life, Richard.
Bless Rose.
So, yes,
And where's she from?
she's my friend. She's my friend in real life. She's from Guimaras. She
Oh,
used to. We used to be a housemate, board mate. Yeah, because
no
the house
split.
we are renting, no split. She said the house we are renting is where they rent to.
Oh,
Yeah. Songs for Anna is also in Malaysia. Is she? I don't know that. I thought she's from Philippines. She's in the Philippines. Oh, I don't know that, Edie.
better grab a towel, Rose.
I have a lot of this wet tissue here.
That's
If
where
you
that's
want
supposed to
some,
be.
sige ikaw na bahala na. Oh, she leave it all to me. Oh my god. Yes. Excuse me. I thought you know what, Iti? All this time, I thought Songs for Anna is in the Philippines now. I never thought that she is here. Hi sa lahat ng co-host mo, Tim. Oh, she's saying hi to all of you. Jeff
Yep.
and Richard. Jeff is making his coffee. Yeah. And Rose Ann, te, paano mo mahambal na ang tao is worth keeping? Gusto mo, ginamunahin na topic. Now I'm talking and hiligay on here. Oh my god.
Do what you want to do. It's your channel. It's your stream.
Yeah. Yeah, how can you tell that the person is worth keeping? You can write it in our own dialect. She's laughing. Yeah. I don't know that. Well, now I know because you say so. And Steve also, I haven't heard what Steve's answer about the topic. What question again?
In
How
what
can you
way
say
can
that?
you tell that
Yeah,
a person is worth keeping for?
keeping. Yeah. If you visit her channel, she's giving a piece of advice, and then she's telling every situations that might you have encountered. But she's talking in, I don't think you can understand her because she's talking in Tagalog or in Hiligaynon and with a mix of English.
Broken English?
Yeah, broken English, broken Hiligaynon, and broken Tagalog because it's mixed.
Oh,
All broken. Oh my god. Oh, it 1 hour goes by so quick.
I told you.
It's already 42 minutes. What about you, E.T.? Are you trying to sell all of the person again to know the worth?
ET's, ET's gathering them up in chat.
E.T. Hi, Sadhi. Life or love is changeable, so we all can't predict what will happen next. Oh, true. Very simple. Take them to face value until they start disappointing you. Aha! Stephen Lowe.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
Got my
back, Jeff.
coffee. Got my go-go juice, my caffeine.
And Rosen has a point there. We all can predict what happens. We all cannot predict what will happen next.
Yep, it's true. Steve says,
Yeah, when life
Yeah,
throws
until they
chicken
start
bones at you,
disappointing
you
you.
just got to try and make chicken soup out of it.
yep,
Chicken soup for the soul.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Chicken soup for the soul is not made up of chicken.
We're back.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
Guapo.
Rob! Hello, Rob. Guapo Rob will come in. There you go. We have a question there, Rob. Which is your question here. In what way you can tell that a person is worth keeping for? What way you can tell? Hmm. Steve is laughing. And Beard is not around, huh? Richard.
Have you seen Brett lately?
Kuya Brad, I have
It's
seen
been a
him
couple of
around.
days. I haven't seen him floating around.
Yeah, I haven't seen him either. I
I
saw
saw
him
him.
last week. I think it was.
I saw him earlier at Angel.
Oh,
You
that's
were
right. I'm
there,
sorry.
Jeff.
Yeah, that was right before I went to sleep. I was actually get on my way to sleep, shutting everything down. I saw that she was live. I said, "Well, I want to go over and show some support." And yeah, you're right. That's my
Yeah,
bad. He was there. I forgot about that.
he
Thanks
was
for
there.
reminding me.
Well,
I'm
I
if
know
I'm
where I stand with
comfortable with them,
ET.
then I'll keep them near a distance call away, if not on it. Hi and bye. Yeah. It seems like you're about to end your stream, and then somebody would come in, and then just all you can say is hi and bye.
Yeah, I hate that. But it's better to show some kind of support and, give them the thumb up and the acknowledgement that you care about, them as a person. You care about their channel, and but the time difference is what gets me. It's hard to keep up. It's like Radio Jonesy.
Oh, it's
Um,
hard to keep up.
we can hardly make it to each other's streams, but we're huge supporters of each other. Because he lives, I think he's like 16 hours ahead of me. I think 15 or 16.
Wow,
Yeah, you gotta
that's
find
just
that sweet
big.
spot where you can go into the other side of the world's channels
Hmm.
Yeah,
and not be up till
and
3, 4 a.m. in the morning before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
yeah. Sarah Jerkins, hello, welcome in. Wow, good to see you today here. Steve saying, what attitude are you looking for? Steve was asking, hello, Sarah, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Hi, everyone in the chat.
Hey, I don't know how I think I've been a
I saw
member on your
Sarah
channel.
Jenkins in. Yeah, you were. I don't know if you are now.
No, I
Sarah,
am.
I met you at Sir Devil Dog. Sarah Jenkins.
Yeah. That's where I met a
Yeah.
lot of people was in, well, what I said, even though I started out YouTube and they don't allow us to really do much anymore, so that's why we do it on Rumble. But my YouTube channel is going a different direction because I can't. But anyways, long story is
Right.
I said I consider myself part of the Asian community and the outdoors quote unquote community, whatever you want to, with everybody like Chase and Tell,
Mhm.
Devil Dog, Big Matt, everybody, Al Shaft, Nikki, all them, and of course Timmy, Deborah, Angel, Mommy Ivy, etc., etc. That's my communities. That's what I consider my communities. But when I log on, everybody from the predator catcher community, you know, that's where a lot of the immaturity, comes from.
True.
I do pretty
I
much
think.
the same thing, Mickey Slins.
Okay, look, it's my World Cup time. It's on my days off. I come and hang out. Oh, thank you, Kenny. What a naughty answer you are looking for, Steve. We bunk in the same room and drop by the bar and get high. How near do you want these two?
Oh,
The
ET's all.
kids. Kitty. Hello, Sarah. Well, I did not put on the topic. You know what, Jeff? I have a topic last Thursday. How big is big enough? And how small is small enough? They cannot give me
Mhm.
accurate answer. They don't know how to answer.
Well, you're not being specific enough. I think some
No,
people might.
no. And everybody took it the wrong way.
I was going to say that. Oh,
But it was a funny live, I'll tell you that.
oh, yeah. Timmy, I actually miss coming to your lives because, coming in the mornings for I call it coffee with Timmy, and me, you, and
Yeah.
whoever, Brett, whoever was up, last year. We used to have the different topics. And I was like, I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to go up
Yeah.
today. That topic's a little bit tough, but I would take it the wrong way.
Steve, you're asking me out on a date, Titi. What an opening line.
every
Man
day.
loves pop pop, Sir Mike. Big love shout out to you, Sir Mike. Steve, why not? Fun, fun. Yeah, why not? Oh my
She
god.
does come up with some interesting topics now and then.
Oh yeah.
And they're
Hi,
spur of
Steve
the
from
moment.
Sarah.
Are they, Timmy? They spur of the moment.
Are they disappear
Leon
at the moment?
live.
Leon! Hello, Leon. This is also the good person. It's so hard to catch up his
Good day, Mike.
streaks.
Welcome in, Leon's
Leon.
wife.
Yeah, that's another Leon.
Yeah.
You have to forgive me. I have a hard time getting to your streams because I don't
Yeah.
the time differences and just everything. It's like, I need to. It's been months, and I apologize. I sincerely do, Leon Life. But I
Yeah,
am
it's
sub
been
you.
so long. I've been to Leon's channel.
It's like I was
Hi,
saying. I've
everyone.
been a member. I became a member on this channel, Timmy's channel, almost a year ago. A year,
Yeah,
a few months shy of a year, and I
yeah, I
have no
think so.
reason to
Mhm.
cancel my membership. It's just I had be able to make it
Oh,
over
thank
here.
you.
Well, not a problem. If I support somebody, I'll support them as long as I can. Financially. If I can't,
Yeah.
I'll let you know. But Leon, I'm going to try to make. What I'll do is I'll go to a couple of your videos and watch those and leave you some comments and some likes and stuff.
Stevo from Sir Mike, everyday part of life. You are scaring me, E.T. from Steve. It's okay, Jack from Leon.
See,
Hey,
Jeff?
Sir Mike, we have a topic here today, Sir Mike. It says, in what way you can tell a person is worth keeping for?
What was that? Jason Tail. I forgot your first name. You have to forgive me. I don't remember everybody's
It's
first names
Richard.
that well. Richard. Richard. That's right.
It's Richard, yeah.
What I, what you just said there falls into that topic.
Uh huh.
And Rob D said, it's hard to tell nowadays if a person is worth keeping. Many always have an agenda. And you cannot see that agenda in the beginning, right, Rob? Come pretend so good.
Oh,
It is.
if you don't mind,
You're
what I
so
wanted to
innocent.
say.
Okay, Jeff?
Um, oh, what I wanted to say earlier, and this is just my personal opinion. I'm just, but
Mhm.
at least with uh, the Filipinos and some of the Asian communities and whatnot, is there a lot of them are actually, I guess you could say, old fashioned in the sense that they live a lot more simpler lives. And I think you talked about that briefly, but it's so true, and that's another reason why I have a lot of appreciation, for that community, because there's virtually no drama. A two, they're very kind, and they're not wrapped up in the whole Hollywood. What I mean by that is the whole uh, how do I explain this? The whole culture, pop culture, meaning that yes, they love the music, they love entertainment. That's not what I'm talking about. But the whole, I guess I should say political. That's probably a better word. They don't,
Political.
yeah, because and I always like there's mentioning no names, but there's a YouTuber that her and I are, I'll just say friends. But anyways, she'll message me. She's like, "Why are they fighting? Or why do they say this? Or why do they say that?" And it's like, let me tell you something. I said, we got a lot of spoiled Americans. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
A lot of spoiled Americans. That's the only way I can explain it. People are so spoiled sometimes that I don't know, they just take it for granted, I guess.
And then you got the
Oh,
other
so are you
half
sure don't
that,
want to be around or what?
that come up with that
Sir
saying,
Mike?
trying to keep up with the Joneses,
Yeah,
meaning
yeah,
you're trying to keep up with the society and live a higher standard than what you actually should.
Yeah.
exactly.
Sir Mike asking, keeping for what? Sir Mike, keeping for you to stay close together still, to be with them still.
As a friend, as a person
As
in
a friend,
general,
yes. Yes. Keeping for keeps from Rob
keep you.
or rainy day.
We're not trying to tie a leash on anybody, Rob.
Oh, that was last Thursday's topic, Rob, but you weren't around. You missed it. Mainstream media keeping them all woke.
Deborah, she's back. We tease each other, and we always joke around, me and Deborah. We say, "Oh, there's my internet husband.
Yeah,
There's my internet wife." I love Deborah. She's awesome.
yeah, she is. Only time will tell.
Guap. Am I saying that? Guapo Rob? Yeah, Guapo Rob. If I'm pronouncing that
Guapo.
correctly.
Yeah, guapo. This is Spanish word, right? For good
Yeah.
looking. Guapo. I'm lurking, Jeff.
I figured she
Imagine the
was too,
right.
Deborah. Deborah, I figured you were.
Woohoo, Deborah. From Steve. E.T. Flirting with Steve.
Those kissing lips at the end there just cracks me up.
Yeah. He's so lucky. Oh, E.T. Lalabs! Thank you for staying in the video, Lalabs. Well, Jeff, you're happy to see my name.
Absolutely. My internet wife.
Rob said, I think we will never know if we don't give it a try or just keep on keeping right. Yeah, true. Oh,
Tell you one
sometimes you
thing.
only get a. Mhm.
Also, if I may say this, and Richard will understand, is another thing that we see, over there in that Asian community is you guys are very hard workers, and that's a lack of. That's what we have a lack of here in America nowadays is hardworking people. I mean, we had to work hard, growing up, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, whatever. And then not going to get into politics when a certain person came into office at one point in time, that the jobs kind of decreased and everything. People got depressed. And of course, the thing hit. I can't say it on here, but 2020 hit. And a lot of people lost their
You know
livelihood or
what?
whatnot.
You know what is a sad thing in Philippines, Jeff? Right people there are hardworking, yet their salary is very low.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's
it's
sad
a sad
because
reality in there.
I would, I probably donate more money as far as, even though it's not a lot, but I would rather give a few bucks to 20 people than maybe a lot of money to one because, um, I know how, I mean, I've helped out, I'm not saying who, but I helped out a gal, and I met her family and, her dad needed, an emergency surgery. And in the Philippines, it was 5,000 pesos. And so, I was able to cover half of that, at least. It's the least I could
Mhm.
do. And it got, it helped a lot, you know. And I'd
Wait,
rather do
wait,
that.
Jeff.
Hmm.
You meet the family? Is
Well,
it
no,
literally you meet
on video call, not in person. I've not been there yet. No, I've not been to the Philippines. Just a video call. But no, this person's, father needed an emergency, situation, and they didn't have all the money. And I know him well enough, obviously,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
uh,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then got to video talk to this gal's father in the hospital too when he was recovering, and it
Mm,
just,
that's good.
to help out like that, it's a blessing to me,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
because it's a
So,
blessing to
Sir Mike
them.
said, yeah, Sir Mike said definitely needs to be humble. A good mindset that's not always about them and that doesn't like to control. Someone who sees past just material things, understanding and guide through, Sir Mike.
Yeah, that's a hey. The McEastland says work is hard to come by where my wife is from. So when they
Person.
get a job, yeah, exactly. That's so true. And like I said earlier, we have a
Yeah,
lot of Americans that are just spoiled. They're just
Yep.
spoiled.
yeah.
And then a lot didn't want to go back to work after that accident happened.
Yeah, yeah.
They
You
figured
know,
out
And they're in.
online work was all about, and they'd much rather do that than actually get out and do something physical.
well, see, here's the thing, and I agree with you. I do agree, but see, when 2020 hit, I had to find work online, and I did. And it was only because, and not this fake stuff. You know how some people find these so-called jobs online, and they
Yeah.
don't really. Well, this person that I
Mhm.
knew uh, almost became a family member through a cousin of mine. But long story short, is it's a real job. I mean, it's actual real money, whatever.
Right.
Not this. If you're lucky, you may get a commission or something. No, it's a real one, and that's what I kind of stuck with because my health situation was getting bad at that time too. So it was a blessing in disguise. So yeah, I do work from home, but man, every chance I get, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna spend time with my grandkids, my kids, whatever. I'm gonna spend time with my family and
Yeah.
do things like go fishing and whatever. Just fill in the blank. You got to spend that outdoor, as a lot of people say, and go out and touch some grass once in a while. you know?
That's it.
Earthing. Called earthing.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was
Go
raised
out and touch the
mainly.
grass.
Mhm. I was raised mainly in the
ET
South,
said,
aka
Yes,
Midwest.
Rob.
Oh, wait a minute. ET said the job did not decrease, Jeff.
yeah,
There's
decrease.
corporations sell the country. Yeah, that's true. Man,
Now
yeah,
it's
you're
too big.
based,
And
very
it's
based,
ODC.
as the kids say.
Hmm.
Deborah, you should come up. You don't have to be on video. Just come up. I always tell people that you don't have to be on. I hardly ever go on video, and I don't. And there's a reason for that too, by the way, because people like to clip
Yeah, yeah.
every little thing. I don't know what some people's obsession is with me. It's mainly in anyway, I want to call it my community, but you know what I mean, the catcher community. But they will take anything and everything and twist it, turn it, and then put a video out. And it's like whatever. That's why I don't go on video that much or camera. I just don't. I do, but I don't.
Rob said, but most important, just stay humble and show respect and should be okay, right, Timmy and goes right, Rob, 100%.
I didn't want to overlook Mike's last comment. Everyday part of life,
Yeah.
we kind of missed over what he had said. Definitely needs
No,
to
I
be
did.
coupled a good mindset. That's not always about them.
Yep.
One that doesn't like to control. Someone
Yes.
who sees past just material things, understanding and kind.
Yep.
True.
That is hitting that right on the head.
Yes, it is for sure. Deborah,
Just
come
the
up
person
here.
working at
Oh,
the
Timmy,
devs. Huh?
Timmy, were you in Deborah's chat when I actually called her on the live?
But of course, I was the one who kept teasing you there. You know me, I'm full of nonsense.
It was. Can I just tell this story just real quick? I'll be brief, but it was kind of for those who weren't there. I called and Deborah, I hope you're still here. I think you are. It was so funny because I don't think she thought I was really going to do it. So I went ahead and called her while she was live. And then she puts the phone right to the camera with my actual name and everything. I'm like, no. My actual, not that it's a big deal. I mean, I'm just saying it's kind of a big deal. You know, I don't want to be. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's like, it's okay. But it was so funny because I called her on a live and people. And then Timmy, I don't know if you saw, there was somebody in chat says, oh, he's a scammer. We're like, oh my gosh, who is saying that?
Yeah.
And I was like, we've been friends for a long time. There's no scamming involved. I was like, I've never been called that in my life. We call people that call us in America from, I'm not going to say the country, but they scam us. They try to scam people in America. We call them scammers. I think it's Africa. I don't remember which part of Africa, but there's the people that call and try to scam you out of your money. And there's a certain place, you know.
They have the kind of people all over the world, Jeff. Not
Yeah,
just in a
they
certain
do.
country.
The best one is the Prince.
Prince.
Yeah,
The
you
best
want
one
you
and
to
the
give him
painful
X
one.
amount of dollars and he'll give it back to you 10 times full.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Jerkins. How are you?
Welcome to the Sickos Club, Jeff. E.T.
Yes, yes. You know what? I was there, Jeff, and I even heard your voice. You say, no. I was laughing at the phone. When somebody said you were a scammer, then I said, no, I have known Jeff for quite a long time.
Yeah, we talked afterwards too. Me and Deborah talked on the phone for probably an hour talking about it afterwards, and she's like, we were just kind of laughing about it, but we were also kind of like, if they only knew. I've known Timmy for about a year. I've known Deborah for
More
almost
than
a
that.
year. Yeah, more, but you're right. Time flies.
Yeah,
It's
time
like we
flies.
really do know each other. We haven't met in person, but we know each other as a person, you know.
Yeah. Scammer. Oh boy, Jeff.
Cambodia. Yeah, I heard it's bad there. Of course, I don't judge. It's like America. When I say spoiled Americans, it doesn't mean everybody is. But but I don't say that just because a person lives in a certain area of the world that everybody's like that there. That's not what I'm saying. But yeah, I have
Yeah.
heard that it's pretty bad in Cambodia, unfortunately, with certain people.
I'd like to try that one.
And there's a pretty big scammer in the Philippines, and it's not a Filipino that is operating it. They are Nigerian.
Exactly. Yeah, Nigeria. That's
Nigeria.
it, Timmy. Yes. You know what? Yes, there's a documentary about the Nigeria thing. You're absolutely right.
They're
They had
pretty
moved
good at
there.
scamming.
Yes, and they had moved to the Philippines. I saw a documentary. It was scamming the scammer or something of that nature, and they started out in India. I think it was Bangladesh. Then the Nigerian says, "No, we're going to take it to Manila," and they went to the Philippines. And the United States FBI, I think it was Canadian, whatever their version of the FBI is, I forgot, and different other countries got together, law enforcement wise, went over there and busted them. It was
What? What did I do
yeah.
to Adrian? Sorry, Adrian. What did I do to Adrian?
Oh, you just timed them out for 300 seconds.
Oh no, I can't see it on StreamYard. Who was it that you
Sorry,
actually timed?
Adrian.
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 It was
Rocky.
a mistake. It's a mistake. Sorry, Adrian. Whoa, 300 seconds. Sorry.
It's
I
an
didn't mean to.
accident.
It was Yeah, it's an accident, Adrian. I want to I want to type, but then again, oh, what the heck? What did I do?
I have fallen asleep on panels, and I'll be on and
Sorry.
sometimes if it's late at night, like right now, it's early in the morning, but I'm on my phone. But I fall asleep, and the next morning I wake up. And I look over, and I had timed out apparently like 3 or 4 people, and I lost my wrench or something. I messaged the person. I was like, "You understand? I fell. It was a complete accident. I didn't mean to." And they're like, "Oh, my bad." They'll give it back to me, but it happens. I'll be moderating a channel that's got like 4,000 live viewers, and you're trying to moderate, and things happen.
I just want to congratulate Timmy for timing out Adrian. Well done, Timmy. I think
Hey T, what's up?
everyone should do that, huh?
I'm sorry.
Don't apologise. Don't apologise.
Glad to see you, Terry.
Sorry, Adi.
How you doing, Richard? All right.
Good.
Hey
good.
Terry.
Oh, Jeff.
Guapo Rob, the Nigerian are taking advantage. Yes, that is very, very true. It's in fact, we have a couple people that we know in our community that are part of our community as well, that they do the scammer. In other words, they're on YouTube and they take those
call it
calls.
Hey, Debs.
They call
So
it a
how's
love
life in your
scam.
house there, Mr. Terry?
Sorry?
How's life on your end?
My end's standing up straight. That's all right. All right.
That's good.
Yeah.
There you go. Terry, my second crush, says Steve.
Hello, Stevie baby. Mwah.
Come on, Deborah, come on up here. Deborah's like, no. Don't be scared.
Ate Debs is not feeling well.
Yeah, I know. She's still not very well. She's still got a cough,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
I'm sorry to
Ate,
hear
I
that.
thank you for coming in.
Well, all the group had it.
Sana
All the
all
group.
baby.
Yeah, Angel had it. Jean had it, and Deborah had it. All the same,
Oh, I hope you're
After
feeling
they
better.
played that flip, after they played that flip the battle challenge, Terry.
Yeah, yeah.
They decide to share germs.
I think that was all drinking Red Horse. That's what done it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. While
Yeah,
playing.
yeah.
So it's the result of everything.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Thank you,
Boy, I
Daddy
tell you
Terry and
what,
Sissy Timmy.
Deborah
They need to
and
stop
Angel.
drinking out of the Red Horse bottle.
Yeah.
Mhm. No, I wanted to say Deborah and Angel and all the crew that work where they work they're very, very hard workers, and that's rare to rare to come by, in America at least. I don't know about other countries, but I'll say here it's rare to find hardworking people like that anymore. It seems like they do.
Yeah. Going back to your title, but keeping the right person. I think
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep someone who keeps working for me.
There you go.
Someone who keeps working for you, huh, Sir Daddy?
Yeah.
Deborah said, "We're not
Oh,
drinking Red Horse, just only Coke."
if they want to get divorced with Steve now, because
Oh, she's frozen. Okay.
Sir Terry is Steve's second crush.
Yeah. Oh, Steve. While we're
Yeah, how
here,
do you?
Steve, can I just say, Steve, stop sending me them pictures, all right?
He's sending you those nudes again.
He is. Yeah.
Don't get them by the pictures.
And Steve, that one with you and the horse? No, that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Terry.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know what? I've never seen a horse dressed up in a tutu before. You know?
Tutu. You
Yeah.
never see a horse dressed up in a tutu?
Yeah. Well, there's Steve on the back of the horse dressed in a tutu, going ride, ride, come on, ride, come on, ride, giddy up, giddy up.
I have an
Well,
older
Steve has a
sister.
lot of them. Give them some, Steve.
I
I
was
have
thinking
an
of
older.
I was thinking of opening up a pay-per-view channel so I can show some of his videos he sends me. You know?
I was gonna say I have an older sister, and I don't get to see her too often because we live in the opposite part of the United States. But last time I was up there, I want to say it's been a while. I want to say 2012 ish, 2014, and she got the scrapbook out with all the pictures. Before cell
Mhm.
phones and everything, we actually had a camera,
Yeah, yeah.
and took pictures. And I was like, who is that on my swing? This is when we grew up, when I was in the 70s. I was just a little kid. I was like 3 years old, maybe 4. And my sister was like 9 or 10, whatever it was. And I was like, why does me and my buddy have a pink tutu on and makeup on our face? She goes, oh, because me and my friend dressed you up. I was like, how kind of you. And you took a picture?
Oh,
Wow, Rob. Thank you.
well, Jeff,
Oh, wow.
I hope that
Thank
didn't
you,
merge
Rob.
into your adult life as well. You know, that's yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, Rob.
Thank you,
Just
Rob.
doesn't just doesn't take pictures of it now. That's all.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Hello, Sarah.
Keep it behind closed doors.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a real blessing, Rob. Timmy, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Good
awesome. Thank
people
you
right
so
there.
much, Rob.
Is that Rob dude a
Yeah.
model? He looks like a model.
Yeah, he is a model. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I used to model for JW Powers. And I'm not joking, but I was like, what? How am I? Oh my gosh, 30 years ago now?
Mm.
I don't know. 25, 30 years ago. They wanted me to be in an M&M commercial.
Oh,
Thank you, Kenny, for coming.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you,
Bye,
Kenny.
Kitty. But I did. I did it. I did. I was. I. What happened is me and my friends were asked to do. Well, see, it was 2 of my friends were asked to be in an MTV commercial for the Riviera back in 90. I want to say 92 to 94 era, somewhere around that. So we're like, well, yeah, we'll do it. And so we did the commercial. And then we got an offer from John Robert Powers. They're mostly a ripoff organization. I don't even know if they exist anymore, but like, oh, we want you to come down and this, that, and the third. They promise you the world, just like record companies did to us. They promised us the world, and they were basically a ripoff. But no offense, I'm just saying what my experience was. But no, I did do a little bit there, and I'm not going to say exactly what, but it wasn't. It was just something embarrassing. It was out of back then. We used to have what's called the Sears catalog. So, yep, I'm in
oh.
a few of those.
Oh, yeah.
Steve,
I've heard
you are
about
guilty of those.
the Sears catalog. You could buy anything under the sun from the Sears catalog, couldn't you?
Yes, yeah, that's correct. In fact, I can't say the word on here, but I used to be able to get I got my, wasn't my first, but I think it was my second .22,
Oh, right.
pew pew,
Yeah, yeah.
.22 pew pew, my hunting tool.
Right.
I ordered it from the catalog,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah.
Steve, Iti, I want to see it too. I must have been drunk.
Oh, you was very drunk, Steve. I remember you. Very drunk.
He don't
How
know
you
what
got?
he's doing, Terry.
How you controlled that horse, Steve? I will never know.
Steve, everything Terry get hold of it, he going to make. good use of it in different ways. Oh my god, you're dead now, Steve.
So how long
Snapping
have you
at it.
been live? 1 hour and 20 minutes. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
1 hour
about
and
that.
20 minutes, Sir Terry.
all right.
Yeah,
You ever
it's 1 hour.
notice?
It's time passed by so fast.
I was going to say that. You ever notice that time goes by extremely fast, especially when you're on panel? I mean, it
Yeah.
literally flies.
Yeah,
It seemed like 10 minutes when
it
you
really.
said that. I've been up here for an hour, I think, at
Mm.
least, and it just
Yeah,
flies.
Yeah, the
yeah,
first
it just
hour
flies.
of any live stream goes by so quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You want to buy my saddle, Terry?
Yeah.
Timmy, can I drop my link, please? Sure, Sarah. I give you the moderator. You can drop your link, and we'll put it on pinned. Yeah.
You might hear a little bit of the echo because I'm going to my computer so I can get on the stream and be able to type because I can't type on my phone. Give me 1 second. I'll lower the volume here.
Oh,
You
you've got
you
the same.
can just
You must have the same
temporarily
problem with
mute.
me, Jeff. My fingers are too fat to type on my phone. I just keep making mistakes, huh?
Don't feel bad. Timmy just had that mistake too with Adrian.
No, yeah, but, no, but that was a good
Yeah,
mistake.
Adi, are you
That was
still there? Sorry, Adi. Time is fast when you are having fun. Yes, Adi
yeah,
Eyes.
yeah, yeah.
True.
Yep.
Tatay Mako, thank you for coming in.
I'm gonna, if it's
Tatay
okay with
Mako, we
you,
have
Timmy.
a yeah.
I was just gonna say, if it's okay with you, can I drop my live panel tomorrow? I'm gonna try to make it at least 4 or 5 hours, but we'll see. If not longer, we try to make it 8 hours, but it just
Oh
depends,
sure.
And
Oh sure.
anybody's
You drop it.
welcome to come and
Mm,
do the panel share. If anybody needs watch hours or anything like that, it's always a good way, for those who come up on panel. I allow people to share the panel out to their channel, and it allows them to get, help with watch hours too. We try to have a good
yeah.
time.
Uh,
Sometimes it turns into drama, but I try not to let it.
Right.
But
true.
So Jeff,
Sarah, you are.
do you pay the same rate as Timmy pays me if I go on your panel?
no, unfortunately, I don't have that kind of cash. Now, Timmy, can I cash this check tomorrow, or do I have to wait 2 days? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, come on! You just donated on me. Yeah.
Timmy, that didn't sound right. Rephrase that.
Panel free, yeah, panel free.
Timmy can be ornery. I tell you what, she can be ornery.
Mm.
What?
You know what that means, ornery? I don't know if you guys use that word or not, but it means silly, I guess, or
Mm.
like a brat in a good way.
Yeah.
The subject, it turns into whatever. I've had it to be an all-out everything. I call them this. I used to call them all day Sunday panel shares. Same thing. It's just I don't put all day anymore because I never know how long it's going to go. But I just put current events and other topics. We just do whatever happens. I just try to keep it, as family friendly as possible. And just so everybody knows, by saying that on my channel, that means rated R, usually to everybody else. And I have to remind people over and over and over, please quit cussing. Please don't use the F word. Please don't say that. Please don't type that. And then people still do it. But it's getting us so much better now. It's a lot better because I decided, that I was going to have some managing mods like Devil Dog and Al, just the list goes on, and Big Matt, and say, look, you guys, and Wendy, Southern Stone and Grown, do your thing. You don't have to be, don't worry about it. Do your thing, and let's clean that channel up. And they did, and helped me with that. And I really do appreciate it. So it's getting a lot better now.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
What Steve said. Just written you off quickly, Jeff.
Yeah. Now, Steve, is this your actual channel or your backup before I go to
Am I that bad?
That's his own.
Am I that bad?
Oh, I thought he said he had 2.
Yeah, he's got a lurking
There you go,
one.
guys. I pinned. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sub. That's the one I'm confused, I guess. I don't know.
You're not the only one, Jeff. Steve confuses the life out of me, honestly. Yeah.
This is backup.
Oh, that's your backup channel, is it? Right.
Yeah, he got 2 channels.
I need to get a backup because there's, for a lot of reasons. I want a channel that's not monetized so I can say more and not be criticized, not to worry about, putting up so many videos a month or whatever it is. I just want to have a backup channel where I can just have fun on, let loose a little bit and have a good time without being,
That's right. Yeah.
Gotta be careful what I say, obviously. But yeah, that's the reason I want a backup channel. I don't have to worry about what I say that much, and if it gets taken down, it gets taken down. It's just a backup channel.
Yeah.
Hey, E.T.
Oh,
They
no.
don't know. They know nothing. They know nothing about this issue. They know nothing about this.
The topic.
Yeah, it is wrote.
ET's good people.
Yeah, he is. He is really is, and he's so how you call it protective too.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah, it is. He's a good moderator. Terry, you were quiet. Leave me out of this. Sir Terry, hello from Lalab Sinai.
Hey,
Sir,
hello.
everything you and your visual works.
I think Tinai's name is Anne. Yeah? Her name is Anne, is it? Yeah. I think so.
Anne. They call her Anne.
Mm-hmm.
But if I call Tina, you will go run about the Philippines.
All right.
Yeah. Di ba na So everything even garbage will works.
So Timmy,
What?
Timmy, how much does that fancy apartment cost to rent every month? Huh?
This fancy apartment. This is
Yeah.
Bro, I just
Say about
borrowed it.
You
You
borrowed
don't
it.
know.
The grand piano and everything, the
Without
leather
asking you.
couch.
Yeah, without asking you,
That's
Sir
every day
Terry.
in Malaysia.
I'm
All right.
such a brat. I'm such a brat. I simply
There
entered
you,
the house.
she says it the right way. A brat. I used to say ornery because, but yeah, there you go. Timmy the brat.
Shooting
I
star.
entered to your
welcome
house with a Kuya Bruce, Chikisabe.
Chris Cal.
Thanks, you
Oh,
music, and think what to us a short. Oh, Sarah, it's so hard. I think short videos can give you a lot of subscribers if you got a lot of views, right, Sir Terry?
yeah.
Hmm. I shoot. Oh, it's shooting star.
Yeah,
Hey,
Hey,
Kuya
Bruce, how
Bruce
you
is
doing?
there.
I got my chat
Hi,
up now
Kuya
on my computer.
Bruce.
1 minute, 1 minute. Oi, you're in my
Oi.
apart. You're in my apartment. Oi, come on. Who said you could get?
Oh, hi.
Oh, you guys are sitting side by side again, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it looked familiar, to me. And
Yeah, so you know
Hey,
what?
I'm.
Before I enter this, I was thinking I will use Sir Terry's living room. I like your mansion, Lalabs Timmy from T9.
mm.
Oh, di ba, Lalabs?
Hello, Bruce. How you doing?
Oh, 80 said you sold it to me. No idea. I haven't paid it yet. You're
That
so
was
good
a
to me for
panel fee.
financial.
Yeah, shooting star. That's another person. Not yet to forgive me as well. I'll hop over to a couple of your videos today. That's another
Yeah.
person I've been subbed to for a while now. I don't know how long exactly, but I haven't got a chance to really
Mm.
go to the channel much. It's hard though. I'm subbed to over 1,000 people
Oh,
because
yeah.
I've been.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
It's hard to support everybody as
Mhm.
much as I'd like. But I try. I would
Yeah.
never unsub from anybody, but there's a lot of times too where I'll be like, I can't even really say hi and chat, but I can at least press that like,
Yeah.
and then something like that. So, or sometimes if I'm working, I'll like there's some people that need watch hours and whatnot, and
Mm.
I have a couple different devices here where I can set them up and where I can just set them on play
Yeah. Yeah.
and help them out with the watch hours and while I'm working and whatnot too. So I do that a lot too. So
You guys live
Yeah.
together? Watch out, Timmy. Terry has some bad habits.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
I don't know.
Steve. The refrigerator is empty.
Hey, Timmy, I don't know if you know, but I own the copyright to Bruce's laugh, right? So every time he
Is it?
laughs, yeah, he has to pay me some money. I've got it all written down here. Yeah.
He's got it all written down.
Yeah.
wait
Yeah.
a minute. I'm confused. So wait a minute. Timmy and Terry both live in the same house? I'm confused.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Jeff.
Timmy's like, Jeff, shut up.
No, it's not that. No, I'm just a cleaner. I'll just clean the place after she's left.
Yeah.
'Cause
And then she gives you
she's
a
really,
dollar for a tip.
yeah, she's really messy. She leaves things everywhere. It's terrible.
Uh,
There you go. My connection is so bad.
Mm. Yeah, it's because we're both using the same Wi-Fi now. That's why.
Wait, I have to turn off my camera for this. I don't think if it is good. Oh, my camera is so bad. There you go.
oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
camp. My computer, if I turn on my camera, it's like I'm how do I explain it? What, 1 frame per 5 seconds? It's like
Really?
so slow. That's
Oh, wow.
another reason why I'm on audio a lot too.
Yeah, yeah.
Is my camera.
Yeah, my
Oh, thank
network
you,
is not like
Sarah.
my internet.
Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go to your channel and check it out too. I appreciate that so much.
Kuya Gors, I wanna hear Timmy play the piano.
No,
It
Gord, it's,
is.
it's it's one of them. It's one of those old wind-up pianos. It plays itself. She doesn't know how to play the piano.
Thank you for saving me, Sir Terry. Hi, Kuya
Oh, it's
Gors from
tattooed.
Crystal.
tattoo. Okay, Sarah Jenkins, I just subscribed to you, just so you know. It's I like the tattoo stuff. I don't have that many tattoos. I only have 2 now. My oldest daughter, she's in her late 20s, but anyway, she's got more tattoos than I have. She's got like I don't know how many now, but she keeps them where like they're not all visibly seen. You know that kind of thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But I'd like to get a few more someday. I don't know. I want to get one of my
Tattoo?
kids and grandkids, like some kind of design where, like I don't know. My daughters all have one as their siblings. You know, they have this little special tattoo thing, and I want to get one. I haven't thought exactly of the design yet, where it represents my children, my late son, and I now have. Oh, Timmy, I don't know if you know, but I have my first granddaughter Memorial Day. So I've got 5 grandkids now. I got 4 grandsons, and now I have a granddaughter.
Oh, congratulations to you.
Thank you. Yeah, my son-in-law and daughter named her Serafina.
Serafina.
Never heard that name
Serafina
before.
I heard that name is a character in a Barbie Disney story.
Oh, okay. Well, they love Disney. They love my grandsons are all named like from the archangels in the Bible. Like well, I'm not gonna say, I shouldn't be saying their names, but yeah, they're all biblical names. And Serafina is also part biblical, but I think you're right. The other part is from a Disney thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Seraphim and Cherubim are both from the Bible as well.
Wait,
Yes,
who is this
absolutely.
Gami wants to join? Is it Kuya Bruce? Is this Kuya Bruce? Wait. Oh, it's Kuya Bruce.
Right, hold on. Let me get my book out first, because if he comes up and starts laughing, I've got to write it.
Go.
Becoming a party in here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Good morning,
Right,
Kuya Bruce.
Here we go, Bruce. I've got the book
Yeah,
now.
get your
Bruce. Come
book
on.
out.
I've got it, Bruce. I've got it.
Hey, shooting star.
Hey Jeff, how you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
Doing fine. Doing fine.
Good, good.
All right. Yeah, I
Now
knew
we can-
Terry would pull that book out.
Yeah,
Till
yeah.
I came up here, so I figured I'd let him make a little Monopoly money today.
Mm. Hey, Bruce. You look exceedingly handsome today. Have you been down that therapist again? Have you been?
It's that background. It
Yeah.
makes it look better. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I can just see a floating head of Bruce in the background. Oh, he's hiding now.
He is in the moon. Talking
Yeah, I'm at
to
the moon.
the
That's right.
moon.
Wait a minute. Are you up there on Mars? Are you secretly there doing the scientific stuff? You're
Yeah.
just not telling us about it.
I'm looking for the Earthlings.
No, right. Well,
I don't know if you found him here or not, but
I was going to say, you've come to the wrong place.
yeah.
Any intelligent
Yes, I
people
see
here.
that. I don't see Earthlings here.
1 minute, Bruce. Why are you saying that in a posh English accent?
Oh boy.
Oh, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? It made, I don't know if it went international, but I know it went national. I haven't seen it all yet. I've seen the first few seconds, and I've got it saved. But there was a backyard in Las Vegas, Nevada, that quote unquote, and I'm just going by what the media and other people are saying. Well, actually, the family posted it. Whether it's real or not, I don't know. It does look very strange. It looks real, like strange real.
Yeah.
But 8 foot, quote unquote, supposedly aliens walking around this backyard where quote unquote UFO landed, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And there's footage of it, and it's pretty weird. I mean, it looks real, but nowadays you never know. But it's pretty interesting, at least to watch it and everything. I'm sure they'll have some kind of story about it next year, and who knows, maybe even a movie in 20.
Yeah.
Don't know.
What is that? Is that Jeff?
Pardon?
Hey Jeff, have you got a link to that you can share to the chat, because I wouldn't mind seeing that.
I wish I.
Or
Yeah.
you could put it in the private chat if you wanted to.
Well, I've got it on my phone, and I'm using my phone, so I don't think I can.
Okay.
Let me see.
Just throw it in the regular chat.
I got it on
Sir
my
Mike said,
decoy
thanks,
phone.
Terry. I feel like I am
think.
not in a podcast while there's one camera open. Well, I'm sorry. My signal
I think I have it on
bad.
one of my decoy phones. I think I have it on there, so I wouldn't. So let me see if I do. If I did, what I can do is send it to somebody's Instagram, and then they can
Right.
yeah, I logged into my phone. It's hard. I don't know. I just woke up and I just went up on my phone, so I don't. I got my computer going, but yet again, it's on my phone. So
Mm.
I'll see here. But I'll definitely get it for sure. I might even put it on my community page once I. But we'll see
Yeah.
here.
Kuya Bruce.
Yes.
Kuya Bruce.
Yes.
I think you need a shave,
I'm
Bruce, huh?
about to add something, but I was
Oh.
Was that photo taken when you come back
what
from
is
the
it, Kuya
audition to
Bruce?
be Santa Claus, Bruce?
Is that a preparation for
Yeah, you know where it came from, uh
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah,
Imasabi.
yeah.
Oh boy.
I am now looking for. I'm pretty sure. One of my decoy phones, which I use to decoy, obviously. Um, I send a lot of stuff over to the text now on there, so I don't forget it. I'm
Mm.
looking right now. I'm pretty sure I sent it over here, but I cannot find it.
Jeff is starting to get worried. What did I do?
Oh, it's all. You could just actually. Well, how you have to do. Actually, I can do that. Just type it in. It's all over YouTube. It's all over the news. I don't know how. Let me just type it in. I can do that. I never thought
What is
about
the
that.
name?
Yeah,
The
it's a good
name.
idea. Yeah.
Just put UFO in Las Vegas backyard. That
Right.
should find
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna
Right.
do that now. I don't know which video it's gonna bring up because I had that one video, which was one of the first ones, but I'm sure, it's easy to. I'll just put that in there and we'll see
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
happens. 8-foot people, I guess, or something like that,
All right.
or aliens they call it. Yep, UFO in Las Vegas, 12/20. No, this is the end of 2022. Oh, here it is. One day ago, Las Vegas police respond to home after 911 call claims UFO with aliens crash in the backyard. There it is. It's on
All
the
right.
news. Philadelphia news. There's ABC. Well, we'll get this one, I guess. I can post. I don't know. I don't know if this is the one that I saw, but I'll just post it, and you guys can, I'm sure, find your
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
It's all over.
The question is that real?
I don't know. I
It's as
mean,
real as you want to believe it is.
That's
there you
right.
go.
Hmm.
I mean, if you look at the Bible, I guess me being an ordained minister at one point, I mean, I still am. I just don't practice anymore. But in Zechariah 5:5, among other verses, it talks about, that a talent of lead came upon the earth, and they are, it goes on to say they're evil. If so, apparently there are aliens according to the scripture, but I don't know. Maybe they're from hell. I don't know. That sounded terrible. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I'll just put
Let's
UFO and
see.
I'll put the link on here.
Kuya
There's
Bruce, we have a topic here that you have to answer, Kuya Bruce. In what way
Oh, okay. In
is
what
worth
way
keeping?
you can tell that a person is worth keeping for?
Yep,
Hmm.
yep, yep.
Okay. Uh, well, a person's worth keeping around if they respect you, and I would take that as you know a number one reason. You know, just uh, just off the top.
Yeah.
Uh, if it's a relationship that involves love, yeah, there needs to be a good uh, you know love as well as a good friendship. Uh, you know, and in a case like that, it needs to be both because I'm one that I don't believe you could love somebody if you're not friends with them. You know, I don't see that. You know, it's
Right.
That should be your best friend then.
exactly, exactly. In fact, my mother taught me uh, that when you get in a relationship, that you need to find you know someone that you can be friends first with, and you know, and if you develop a good friendship, the relationship it's gonna come. The romance it will come, and it doesn't. Uh, you know, there's a lot of people out here nowadays. They just go looking for the relationship. They don't consider the friendship. And the thing about it is you got to consider that you're going to be with someone till death do you part, right? So,
True.
with that being said, if you want someone that you want to be with for the rest of your life, you better have a good friendship, you know, or it's just not going to work. It
So,
just won't
so
work.
Bruce, we've been friends for like 4 years. Is there, is there any chance of a
Gee,
relationship now?
my camera's blurry. Must
This is what I'm
oh, wait a
expecting,
second. We
sir,
got
to
the
be
ordained minister on panel.
Yeah,
We
that's it.
can
Yeah.
hear this right now.
Mm.
I look like a mountain man right now. I
Probably
haven't shaved or I thought about growing a beard back out again, but I'm not going. I thought about it, and I noticed I have the mustache and goatee, of course, but I had the whole beard thing
Yeah.
for a little bit in 2020. I think into a little bit of 2021. I don't remember, but it just it just makes me itch so much. I thought about doing it again, and then I was like, you know what? Today I was like, when I woke up, I think I'm going to shave today. So I haven't shaved yet. It's not long or anything, but it's just, yeah, I look scraggly.
Yeah, I
Oh,
grew
you want
mine
to
out
look
there.
good for
I
Ate
got just
Deborah,
my
huh?
face warm.
Somebody who's texting me now. This is another thing that I've been dealing with a lot lately is I literally don't know why, but I'm not talking about, I'm not being mean or anything like that and da 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 da. I'm just simply saying is it's like there's always somebody contacting me, whether it be through Instagram or through YouTube or through another platform or through text message. It's always Jeff this, Jeff, you know about this? Jeff, can you help with this? Jeff, you know about that? Jeff,
Mm.
it's like I don't mind it. I appreciate the whatever. It's just I can't keep up. I just can't. And it's like literally every 5 to 10 minutes sometimes in a day. And it's
Yeah.
like I don't know what else to do. And then I
You
forget,
must
somebody
you must
will,
be famous then, Jeff.
no, no, thank you. But no, but it's, I feel bad sometimes because somebody will message me about a serious thing, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as I can, probably tomorrow is what I usually say,
Yeah.
there's some kind of noise.
That's
And then
Bruce. That's Bruce,
oh,
mate.
and then I'll forget about it. I mean, I'm just being honest. I'll forget about it, and then it was something, rather kind of serious, and it's like, oh, I feel so bad. It's like I can't keep up because it's hard
Yeah,
to.
that's so fast. Just like earlier, you were at Sis Angel's stream and Steve was there, but then you still ask Steve if Kuya Brett was there, but then you asked
Yeah,
if Kuya Brett around lately because you
yeah,
forget so easily.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. I
he said
just,
death do us part, or still death bro do we part, or is it still bro do we part? What, Edie? Does your wife leave you when you were broke, Edie?
Yeah. Well, here's one for you, Et. If you were broke, would you want her to abandon you? Now just stop and think about it. I mean, it's probably going to happen anyway, but if you were broke, would you want her to abandon you, or would you want her to, you know, stay there by your side? If she
I would,
truly
Yeah.
loves you, she's going to
yeah,
stay there.
I would ask her to
You know?
go and get
And
another job as
Steven,
well.
Yeah.
Steve said, Edie, if death is the only way
You
to
know.
out of a relationship, not the good side.
Well, you can bail out at any time. Just don't let the
The good
door hit
side,
you in the
Steve.
ass on the way out.
That's right, Bruce. Yeah.
yeah. Oops! I tried to clean off my screen. Oh no! What did I just do?
No, you're back again. That's all right.
What are you
You're all
Hold
right.
on, hold on.
doing
I got to
here,
back.
Jeff? Come
I
on,
got to.
don't be too harsh.
This is probably gonna back me out of the stream. Oh no! Hold on. Okay, I think I did it. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still there. Yeah, yeah.
I was trying to clean off my camera. It's all fuzzy, and
Oh my god, that is still here.
I've lost it.
Jeff, I don't think your camera's fuzzy. I just think you need a pair of eyeglasses, all right?
That is true, actually. No, that's very true. I'm supposed to have glasses, and it was the last catch that I had. Not the last catch, the one before that, when the guy we caught down in Albuquerque apartment. Anywho, we were waiting for the cops to come to arrest him, and then I sat on my glasses in the
Oh
car.
no.
When is
They
that, Jeff?
busted. That was last year, the end of last year. Yes, I've been without glasses now for 8 months, 7, 8 months ish. I don't know.
Mm,
And my eyeglass doctor keeps they keep calling me and saying, "You gonna make your appointment?" I said, "Yeah," and then something comes up and I forget.
that's
And
yeah. Mm.
yeah, I need to
Steve
do
divorces say I'm getting a concubine.
that.
Ite. No, how many divorces a person need to have?
Now
You can
I am
have as many as you like.
I I know somebody
Ite.
that I won't say who, of course, but I know somebody that she was divorced 5 times. I'm like, wow. I mean, and she's 2 years younger than me. I'm 47, almost 48. She's
Mm.
45, almost 46. I'm thinking to myself, 5 times? I was like, I'm divorced. Yes, I am. But, my ex-wife and I we're probably better friends now because what happened was when our son passed away in 2010, things happened. It just happens. We didn't expect it to, but
Mhm.
we didn't
Yeah,
hate.
I
We don't.
have this. I heard a lot of situation that is when a couple break up, right? The woman would tell the stories that the man is always did the wrong thing to them. But maybe first divorce, a second divorce can be count as yes, maybe the man is so sick and is not good for her. But then the third time she get divorced, and that's where she need to think: is this
Well,
really a man's wrong, or am I wrong? What is wrong in
yeah.
myself?
What here's the thing, and I think I explained this once before on here, but here let me for those who don't know. So my ex-wife and I are best friends. We always have been. There was no foul play. There was no nothing like that. We just fell out of love as far as romantic goes. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
it after our son passed, things happened. I'll just leave it at that. We got depressed. Things happened, and so we went our separate ways as far as marriage goes. And but we're still the best of friends. She got remarried, and the guy she's married to is a friend too. In fact, he's coming over to help me fix one of my cars. I think today or tomorrow. So we're still a family, just in a different way. So we're just friends, and it just we didn't expect that to happen. Nobody expects that to happen. We were married for 18 years. So,
Mhm.
but it is what it is. And she actually has come onto the internet a couple times, and she's not an internet type person like YouTube, especially. But
Yeah.
she came on to defend me because people were saying I was lying about something. It was stupid. It was something stupid that,
Mm.
but she came on and finally, and she remembered more than I did about it. She's like, no, he's telling the truth. And not only her, but her new husband even said, yeah, I confirm that Jeff really
Mm.
did do this and didn't do whatever it was. It was just that people, the trolls, they like to feed and I don't know. It's just ridiculous. But no, she's even the few times she'll come on and
Jeff, I
defend
had
me.
a question.
Mhm.
Jeff, I have a question. How come two people just fall out of love that easy?
I don't know. That's a
It,
question I'll never be able to know because here.
fall out of love. They get caught up in their own lives and what's going on. And then if you have a tragic drama happen at the
That's
same time while you're trying to fix it, that just kind of pushes everything
yeah.
Yeah, that's
into
like
a
feeding the fire.
yeah.
That's that's what I was going to say. I'm glad you mentioned that because, like I said, our son passed away, which kind of set off the thing. Depression, it happens, and then my sister-in-law, was murdered in Albuquerque, cold-blooded murder. Then her fiance, which is the parents of our niece and nephews, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, was
Mhm.
murdered after her, like a year later. It was a series of events that we had no control over. That those series of events caused a lot of depression and other things, which led to let's just be friends. And it is what I don't know how to explain it.
It's
Now,
part of life.
yeah, yeah. And like if you saw us, I mean, together, you wouldn't. We still joke. We're like best. Like I said, we're like good friends. I mean, she'll still punch me in the shoulder, joking
Mm.
around, and we'll tease each other, or we'll play around, and it's just a part of life, and I can't explain it. I really can't, except that we just
At this point, you are the best of friends.
there you go, there you go.
And sometimes that's better to be that way than to be married and miserable.
There you go. And let me just say, if I could, we weren't miserable. That's the thing too.
Oh, you know
But
where
I get, yeah,
I was just trying to say because of the tragic dramas that have happened, it's
yeah. There was
some relationships get
taint,
actually better
tainted.
if they're separated
Oh yeah,
than if they are actually together.
Mhm.
yeah. Well, I'll give a somewhat of an example. I'm not saying this is true, and I'm just giving somewhat of an example. So our son passes. Okay, there's that, and then my sister-in-law was murdered, and then my soon-to-be brother-in-law was murdered, and then other things. And it got to the point where I would say, "Oh, would you like to go to the mall today?" I'm just giving a spitball in here, okay? And no, I just want to stay here. Okay, no problem. Well, that went on, and vice versa. So it's like, well, if we're not going to be a couple, why should we be a couple? Does that make sense? We're still friends. We love each other as a person, but we're not in love as a
Mhm.
husband and wife.
Right.
And there was a lot of that depression that went on,
At that
and
point in time, you're just a piece of
existing.
paper stating that you two are married.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it is said, Jeff, you can talk about everything in YouTube, but not your private
Oh
life.
no.
Lurkers
I
feed on it like voucher.
um it's
Trust me, E.T. Jeff life story is an open book.
I had my 15 minutes of what they call 80s fame, and people have looked me up, and yeah, with my music career and TV and whatnot. So I
Yeah.
don't, I try to be
He
That's what being humble is all about.
yeah,
mm,
I don't like to talk about it too much. In fact, when I was a pastor, the Navajo Nation, we were missionaries out there. One day, we were having church, and these, I think they were teenagers or college kids, came in for revival we were having. Like, we saw you on YouTube in that band. I'm not going to mention the band. It was a heavy metal band that was on MTV. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh no, they found me. I'm like, yeah. I was like, that was so long ago. I mean, I was a teenager still. I think I was in my late teens when we had our little 15 minutes of whatever you want to call it. But or they'll
Seven
find a
Lucid.
commercial. Yeah, or they'll find a commercial I was on or something. It's like that's a long time ago. I was like, but yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, it's like a story in American Pie, huh? Long, long time ago.
Long, long time ago.
Yeah, you
See?
got a good voice on you.
Yeah, don't stop there, Terry.
Keep
No,
going.
that wasn't Bruce.
I can
It
still
will be more than
remember
8 minutes.
how the music used to make me smile.
See?
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to, if I could, can I just say this real quick? I just read the rest of your sentence, so I'm going to read it out loud and answer if I could. It says, Jeff, you can talk about everything in YouTube, but not your private life. Lurkers, yes. That's why I have hit pieces about me all the time. And then what happened was, just recently, I don't drink alcohol, and there's a reason for that. Okay, I quit a long time ago, and I messed
It's
up the
never
other
feel like
day.
you are one on a hidden commercial.
Can I just finish this real quick? I apologize. I'm not being rude. I just
Oh,
want to
sure,
get it
sure,
out. But
sure.
so I made a mistake, and I said I'm going to have just 2 drinks, and I had bought some whiskey, Canadian whiskey, and I had a couple drinks that led to 4. You know what happens? I end up on a panel. Everybody's going at it. There's over 200 people in the live chat. Like, it's going crazy. Everybody's yelling at each other, and all what's breaking loose. Well, I woke up the next day with my headset on, still on the StreamYard. They'd already stopped the panel. I passed out, and all of a sudden, I have at least 2 hit pieces on me now, and I said things I usually don't say. I
Mhm.
was effing this, you mother effer, mother
Yeah.
effing. I was like, oh my God. And they're going to take those few moments that I made a mistake in my life on panel, on YouTube, and judge me on it. It's like, oh, you're a fake Christian. You're not a real Christian. I said, of course I'm a Christian. I made a mistake. I don't even remember half of what I said until they replayed it to me, these little hit pieces about it. And it's like, oh my gosh. But they think, I mean, it's entertainment for everybody else. And yes, I guess it is kind of funny because people are everywhere I go now in a certain community, like, oh, Jeff's a badass. Jeff's this, like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I was drunk. I made a mistake. I relapsed, and I said, I'm not very proud of those couple hours that whatever it was, it wasn't, I said, I'm not proud of that. Did I say the stuff I want? Yeah, it was built up aggression because usually I just hold it in or don't say anything, especially on YouTube. But liquid courage, and that's what they put the thumbnail, liquid courage. But it is what it is. People that know me well enough will know, look, that was something that you'll probably never see again, from me, especially on YouTube. It's just a mistake. We all make mistakes.
Mm.
You know, we have to learn from them. Hopefully, it won't happen again. I mean, I'm not
I
saying it
love
won't. I'm
people
just
telling
saying.
me about my life when I was there.
ET says, when I
You're not the
drink, I
only one,
sing.
Steve.
Anyway, people, I'm going to get off now because I've got to go and eat something. All right.
That
Good
sounds
day,
like a
Thank you, Sir
plan.
Terry.
Terry. Thank you for
See you
joining
Bye,
us
later.
Terry.
today.
Bye
Enjoy
bye.
your
Peace
meal.
out.
Will do. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye boosh.
See you
Bye.
later.
Bye, Sir
Boosh.
Terry.
These good people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sir Terry.
I'm gonna have to go down to chat too. I need to get something to eat too. I don't eat that much. And then,
Okay,
well,
Steve. Uh,
when I went on OTR with my son-in-law before my granddaughter was born, we were on the road truck driving and whatnot. I think we were in Los Angeles when we got the call that my daughter, was dilated and whatnot. And so we called dispatch to get routes to get back home, to Albuquerque, which is not too far, but in a truck, you have to do what they say, you have to go. So we made it to Lake Havasu City, Arizona that night. We got back to Albuquerque the next day. And uh, I gained probably 15 pounds in a month on the road. So, and it wasn't really eating a lot. It was eating the wrong food, A, and then B, it was eating a lot of snacks like pork rinds, stuff like that. Stuff I just shouldn't be eating that often. So I did gain weight. I'm like 195. I was around I was 175. So I gained about 20 pounds in a month. I've lost 5 of it, but yeah,
losing 5
it
is
is what it
good.
is. Well, some people say I'm too skinny. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really pay attention. At my age, I don't care. But I mean, I care, but I don't,
How tall are
you
you,
know.
Jeff?
I shrank, so I'm pretty. I used to
5'10",
be almost 6.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm about 5'10". Yeah, I used to be almost 6 foot, but I'm probably about
Yeah.
5'10", almost 5'11".
Average weight for that height is usually right around 180, 185.
So I'm not too bad, I guess. Yeah, not too bad. I was real heavy set though for a while when I got a couple injury in law enforcement. When I got injured in the line of duty in '04, I broke my knee and my kneecap rather, and I gained a lot, about 100 pounds, over 100 pounds. I gained a lot of weight, and then I lost it very, very quickly. I went from almost 300 pounds down to 135 in a year.
Dang.
So that was a shock to my system. That happens. So yes,
Yeah.
when you're laid up, you can't do anything for 6, 8
Oh,
months or
yeah,
whatever.
that medication just packs it on you, too.
Yep, they were giving me the pain pills, pain pills, which I had to get off of course, which was not fun. But I didn't want to be hooked on opioids. So once I didn't need them, I said, okay, I'm gonna. I told the pain clinic, I was like, I'm gonna go this direction. They're like, oh, you could die or this, that, and the third. I said, oh, I don't care. I'm going to heaven if I do, anyways. They just
Yeah.
wanted me addicted to them, and I just I just winged myself off. But now it's like, oh yeah. Then there's a buddy. Well, I shouldn't say a buddy, but a YouTube acquaintance of mine that we are decently cool or whatever you want to call it. But he moved to Europe for his job, and he said there they do not have the pharmaceutical issue with opioids like we do here in America. They said you're lucky if you get a baby aspirin, for pain at a hospital there. And he said there's virtually no problems, where he's at anyways in Europe. And I was like, wow, America is one of the worst, I think, when it comes to prescription abuse, and which does turn into, I should say, the whole I don't know if I should say the words, but the whole fent crisis, going on, and Harrow, the needle.
Yep.
People start with RX, prescriptions, and that sometimes leads them to street stuff,
Yeah.
and it does become it's a big problem in America. It really is.
I've known of many that passed due to
Mm.
overdose, and a lot of times they got hooked on, you know, because of something the doctor prescribed them. Uh, there's this one lady I know. Uh, she had had some kind of surgery, I think, and anyway, she was on some pain medicine, and
Mm.
she became addicted to it, and she never was able to overcome that. It just,
Yeah,
you know. Anyway, she passed away due to an overdose.
I'd say I've
Wow.
had
Uh huh.
I I have two vehicles in my yard right now because of two people that have passed away from prescription accidental overdoses.
Oh
Two
man,
people in my family. Two
that's
people.
sad.
And it's not they weren't murdered like my sister-in-law and my soon to be brother-in-law at the time. No, they took their medicine and they said, well, the pain's still there, I'm going to take another one or another one, you know what I mean, and they passed. And yeah,
Overdose?
yep, off of prescription medications.
Wow.
And they didn't do it intentionally, I
Oh
don't
no.
think.
Uh-uh.
It,
A lot of times it's not intentional. It's just it happens. Their
yeah.
body
Oh,
chemistry.
maybe they are too. You know what? When I gave birth to my son, I was undergo surgery, right? Because through cesarean operation. It's just that they said my sister told to my mom that they cannot leave me alone, or else whenever they leave me alone, I will be feel so lonely, and I got no one to talk to, and then depression will comes right there. So whenever someone is taking a pill or antibiotics because of the surgery, you cannot give that person. Make sure you always give that person a moral support, knowing that you are
Yes.
always going to listen to her, to so that she can avoid or he can avoid depression.
Yeah. They had me on. I'll just, if I can, I'll try to do this very quickly. This is what I was on at one point. I was on maximum dosages on a lot of these. They had me on Xanax, clonazepam, Valium,
Oh wow.
oxycodone, the 30s. They had me on hydrocodone, the 10-325s. They had me on um, muscle relaxers. It was crazy. I was on all of those. And when I went in and said, I'm done, like, oh, you can die. Well, I get that. You got to be careful. You have to wean yourself off. You really do. But
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to do it my way because they wanted me to go on this 6 month to 2 year plan. I'm like, no, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
We're
I'm going to
talking
try.
30 to 60-day plan.
Yeah, I did the 30 around 30 days. I just started cutting them in half and then
Yep.
quarters and then pieces or whatever, and I did it myself. Now there's a few medications that my doctor did have to put me on. They're very light doses and it's only two, as opposed to I had like 17. So I'm
Oh,
down to like two, and they're very low doses and they're for emergency use only for the most part. Hold on, did you guys hear that? Oh no, I gotta go. My neighbor needs some help. It looks like he's having an issue with his ex-tenant, and the police were called the other day, so he may need some witnesses. I need to get off here, folks. I apologize.
okay. We'll talk to
There's
you
a.
Oh,
later.
thank you,
okay,
Jeff.
Jeff. Good to see
All
you,
right.
man.
Thank you
Hey,
for
have a good
joining
one,
us.
everybody. We'll see you
Yeah.
around.
We'll see
All
you later.
right.
Thank you.
Okay.
See you around.
Bye.
Welcome
Bye.
to
Bye.
Stream next time.
Okay.
There you
All
go.
right.
When
Yeah.
Steve said, been there, Bruce, just to keep working was destroying me. Withdrawal is terrible, but it's worth it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Uh, I ended up in a program uh, back in 1996 that you know, put it this way, I became free of that kind of stuff,
That's
and
good.
so anyway, that was in '96. Let's see, it's 2023. Let's see, 16,
Almost 30 years.
getting close. I think
Yep.
it'll be 7 years. I mean, 27 years in September,
Yeah.
Wow.
and it's the best thing I ever did, and it works. But you got to
Sure.
be honest with yourself. And
And
you
now
really
look.
got
Yeah.
you got to be 100% committed. You got to, the first step, you got to take it 100%, and that means you're
Mm.
totally convinced, without any shadow of a doubt, that it would never be safe to go back and put your hand back on the hot stove that it's been on.
Yep.
But Panda
I think
said, I feel
you're gonna
so
get
fortunate that I
such
have
good
never had any
results.
addictions. I really feel for those that struggle with it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. It's.
and I was determined that I was not going to have to struggle. You know, because I was sick and tired of where I had been.
So
And
this is getting me, Kuya Bruce, it's getting me curious, you know. Every time I heard that they get an addiction because of in the medicine, right, they're taking, is this how come?
well, you know, if it's something that, you know, like if it's something that, you were prescribed by a doctor,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably just the fact that, uh, the person that takes it, a lot of times it's never, they never experienced anything to do with drugs, you know. Like in a lot of cases, if it's something the doctor prescribed a person, they never they never had the experience. They never was involved in the street type of substances that are out there, and
Mm-hmm.
so you know they ended up, they followed the doctor's orders to take the medicine as prescribed, and usually it's
Mm-hmm.
for pain. It can be for other reasons too. You know, uh, some people end up uh, not just getting prescribed some kind of pain medication, but it might be something like Xanax or Valium or something. You know, different reasons. Uh, but yeah. Anyway, it's you know they trust the doctor,
But Panda said,
and
but I
yeah,
have so much respect
yeah,
for those who have that fought and won the battle against addiction. I tip my hat to you.
absolutely, because it can be a very hard battle for many, and there's been many that didn't make it. But yeah,
Mm.
the doctor, they just, a lot of doctors today here in America, I mean, you go in their office and you tell them what's wrong, and they're going to write you out a prescription
Yeah.
and
They want to
send
get
you
you
Without
on
in
your
and
checking
way,
it?
get you
tell you to come
full.
back in a couple of weeks or come back next month, and we're going to see how you're doing. And, and seeing that month's time,
Oh,
that's all it takes, if you, oh,
it's
you
quite
know,
long time. It's
yeah,
quite long time then, Kuya Bruce. It should be only 7 days, right?
right,
Because
yeah.
in Philippines,
Well,
this way
it
they
just
will, if
depends.
you are feeling something, you go to the doctor. They will give you for a
Yeah,
good 1 week, 1 week
uh,
or 2 weeks medication, and then after that you need to go follow up checkup, and then they will change your medicine accordingly to how you feel, or they
right.
will take the medicine away.
And a lot of times they may have had a surgery, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
and in recovering from the surgery, they were prescribed pain medicine, and
Yeah, they do.
so they start taking it. And see,
The
everybody's
pain
body
reliever
chemistry is
medicine.
different. Everybody's body chemistry is different. And addictive type people, it's like 1 in 10. 1 out of 10 people are addictive type people. So every time a doctor
Oh.
writes a prescription for something to deal with pain that's an addictive type substance, then
Mhm.
there's a 1 in 10 chance that that person's going to become addicted to it. You know, with
Mhm.
alcoholics, same thing. 1 out of 10 people become alcoholic. Not everybody that drinks is an alcoholic. And yeah, they are. They pill pushers, and they get kickbacks. You know, from the medicine, and it's the insurance companies that's doing that. So it's a big business here in the U.S. And the thing about it is the sad thing is there's a lot of people that end up dying from this.
Oh, so that's sad.
It is. It's very sad. You know, and all those guys are concerned about it. Seems like is that they get their money. You know,
Oh.
that's sad truth. And then here's another thing. Here's another bad side to this is that a lot of these people will end up in treatment to try to get clean. You know, so there's another
Mm.
kickback. And that occurs, and so it's crazy. Thankfully, what I went through, I didn't end up in a big expensive treatment center. I just simply went to and became friends with Bill W. and Dr. Bob, and so you know, and that's what helped me the most because that's where the real program of recovery is taking those steps and doing what it says to do. And yeah, you
Yep,
got to be
understood.
honest.
I have great insurance, but I never go to the doctor only if I have a real problem.
Exactly. Don't and see, you got people out there that just abuse that. You know, now
Mm.
given and it's true. Yeah, you got people out there. They became addicts out there on the street. They didn't become an addict in the doctor's office or by going to the doctor. And so yeah, they ended up you know they you know they started hanging out with the wrong people and you know started getting involved in things that they shouldn't have been messing with, and they
Oh, I
ended up.
thought all this time, you know what, Gabriel, all this time I thought US has a high standard when it comes to medication.
Hmm.
Yeah, you would think, uh but that's just it. uh uh you don't really want to go to the doctor every time, like he says, like Bad Panda says, every time you have a sniffle or anything like that. I mean, you can take care of yourself, you know, without having to go, whining to the doctor and, getting the doctor to write you out medicine and stuff like that. And the thing about it
It's
is,
true, Bad
see,
Panda.
when people, if you stop and think about it, it does. It messes up your immune system to take
Yeah,
all
it
these different
is.
medicines, antibiotics, things like that. It's you're putting chemicals into your body that your body, you know, I mean, the human body it's an amazing, uh, it's an amazing mechanism, and there's certain things that you can do for your body to enhance, your recovery from things like a common cold, for example. You know,
Mm.
uh, you just uh, and you don't have to go getting on antibiotics because you got sniffles or because your throat's hurting or something like that. You can gargle with some warm salt water to get rid
Welcome
of
in,
it.
Angeline
Angelina.
Cortez.
Maybe
Welcome
take certain
in.
vitamins. Like vitamin C is good for colds. You
Thank you
know.
for coming in.
Anyway, yeah, it's
Mm.
but yeah, it's just it's sad to see people going through all that. When uh, and it just doesn't have to be that way for them, but they end up and really the bottom line is they do it to themselves. If a doctor prescribes you something for pain, if you don't like the side effects to it, and I'm one, I don't like taking medicine like that. Uh, you know. So a lot of times I just, I won't take it unless I absolutely just gotta have it. And
Mm.
you know, and like I I had surgery back several years ago. Back I think it was in 2015 or 16. I had to have hernia surgery. And
Wow.
anyway, once it was all over with and I was, back home recovering, I didn't take all that stuff. Didn't want it. I didn't like the way that stuff makes me feel. A lot of these kind of medicines, they do. They have certain
Mm.
ways that they make you feel, and I didn't didn't want didn't want it. Just and if I don't have to take stuff like that, I would rather not. And
Yeah.
but thankfully that wasn't what I ended up in recovery for. It wasn't stuff like that. I didn't even back then. I didn't care for that kind of stuff. It was for other things.
Yeah, as long as you can handle the pain, then you better not drink any medicine at all.
Exactly. I mean, if you and like see, here's the thing about addiction. You know, a non-addictive person or a non-alcoholic person, they can only put so much into their body, you know, and then they don't want any more. In fact, a lot of times they can't take any more. And like for a non-alcoholic person, if they have too much to drink, they're going to end up sick, and they're
Yeah,
not going
true.
to continue to do it. They'll shut it down, go to bed. Yeah, they're probably going to be hungover the next day if they had too much to drink. But so oh well, and but an alcoholic, it's like this craving uh, kicks off, and so instead of them getting to a point where they can't handle anymore, they're craving it more and more, and
Also, that's
so
where the addiction started.
that's it, so it's a body thing, and it's certain
Mm.
things in the body that most people don't have a problem with, but the alcoholic does
Mm.
because they don't have certain, there is something about their body chemistry. Now,
Yeah,
somebody's
true.
actually, I had some printouts back years ago, and I don't have them anymore that explained all of that. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, but yeah, it is a definite difference in their body chemistry, and so
Yeah.
you know, and that's what happens. And see, the doctor, going back to these people that end up on prescription drugs, addicted to them, they don't know. They have no idea. The doctor doesn't know who's going to have that problem until it's too late.
Oh, yeah.
And
I've
so
been to
there
Paris
you
and
go.
Belgium before. Now I'm here in the Philippines. Well, how's the Philippines, Angeline?
Anyway, all right.
There you go.
Don't worry, Bruce.
I
We're
didn't
gonna
know I
keep
was going to get up here and do a lecture.
you.
The man from the spacer back.
Yeah, I'll just hide out up here on the moon now. But
Well,
the
you know
thing
what,
about
Kuya
it is,
Bruce?
huh?
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it
No, go
is, and
on.
see, this is something that a lot of people don't understand. You there's there's an old saying that says you can lead a mule to water, but you can't make them drink.
Yep.
True.
Okay, so what I'm getting at here is this: there may be people out there that need recovery, but if they
Yeah,
don't
true.
want it, don't waste your time with them
Mm.
because you're
Because they don't want to help themselves at that point.
exactly, exactly. Just let them be, let them go.
Do
You
you
know,
do you believe in the saying that whatever your mind feeds, your body take them on? So your kind of mindset is the greatest medicine that your body could take. For example, you possess a negative mindset, then you will spread hate all over and
oh yeah,
jealousy and all that negative stuff. But
yeah,
if your brain possesses positivity, then you will spread happiness.
yeah, that's very true. I believe that. You know, you know, and I guess that's one of the things that I've learned just since I got into recovery. See, one
Mm,
thing about getting into recovery is you begin to learn how to live. You
true.
know, and for me that was very important because of not just because of what kind of foolishness I was doing, uh, but just the fact that I grew up in an environment that was uh,
That foolishness, Kuya Bruce, is the one would give you a lesson really hard.
exactly, uh-huh,
Because
yeah,
if you don't
you
do
know,
foolish thing, you may never learn, right?
right. It's called the School of Hard Knocks,
Yep.
Yeah.
and believe me, when you bust your ass on the pavement,
It's
that's the
gonna hurt.
best
Uh-huh.
teacher. That is the best teacher out there. And it will motivate you better than anything else in this world.
Well, if
You
it
know,
doesn't motivate you, you'll dang sure know that not to do it again.
exactly, exactly.
True.
Like,
True.
like if you put your hand on the hot stove one time, it's going to burn you, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you're going to pull your hand off. Now, if
Yeah,
you put
true.
your hand back on that hot stove again,
And that's stupidity.
it's insanity.
Insanity.
Insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different
Again.
results.
Yeah, true. Then it's no longer a mistake. That is a choice.
Yeah.
Unless
You've
they
been
enjoy
there, you
pain.
know how it feels, and you keep doing it.
Well,
Yeah.
some people have to put their hand back on that hot stove more
Just to
than
make
once.
sure it's hot.
Yeah, it's like they're going to test that theory.
They want to beat. That's what you call want
Yeah.
to beat the heat.
Uh,
But
it's like an
there are
alcoholic,
some
will
people.
get up there and
Yeah.
uh and and they're not completely convinced. So the thought enters their mind one day that, well, let's see, it's been 5 years. I could probably
But
safely have a beer now, and
but
then
there
they
are
end
some
up.
people. Oh, there. Like look at bad
Uh,
Pandaset. There
Oh yeah,
who
you're
are too
right about
stupid to
that,
learn from
bad
their
panda.
mistakes. Just
Exactly.
drink their life away and allow to others.
Hmm.
yep.
That's where negative mindset goes. In turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You know, and it's sad because it's like this. one of the things that they say is many pursue it into the gates of insanity or death.
Yeah. And you know what, Kuya Bruce? Instead of analyzing what they do, they choose to blame the other person,
Yeah,
for their doing. They do
exactly.
this, but then they blame another person that has nothing to do with them. Mhm. It's just
Uh
like
huh.
you're such a random person, and then you're
Oh yeah.
liable for the blame.
Yep.
It seems like,
Exactly.
oh, why am I the one to blame?
Yeah, you're right about that. They're so busy blaming everybody else,
Yeah,
or it's all so and
yeah,
so's fault, and they don't
yeah,
look at what their part is. And see, that's part of uh what was so good about the recovery that I went through was it gave me a chance to see what my part was, and that was the eye opener for me.
that's all they say. When you hit them hard, just tell them, "Oh, sorry, I am guilty for being not guilty at
Hmm. And you know that's a classic narcissistic. Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yep.
Narcissists always blame somebody else. You know,
yeah,
they always blame other people. In their mind, they are never at fault. And
yeah. Never.
and in most cases, a narcissist is there's going to be a certain someone in their life that's going to end up being the victim.
True.
You
If
know,
not more.
yeah,
Being the victim, but the narcissistic person will play a victim.
yeah, oh yeah, they
And
play the victim, but they're
yeah, they
not the
play the
victim. They're
victim.
actually the perpetrator. You know.
True, true.
Hmm.
And then the person would being with her is like, hey, don't drop names, bad. That's bad.
Mom, bad.
Yeah.
We're not going there.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
we're not going there. We're just in
So bye bye, Miss American Pie.
American
Oh,
Pie.
Miss Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die.
Oh, you know what? This talk, the next time I know it, I am the thumbnail in another live stream again. I,
Oh
I am not
boy.
guilty for being guilty. Okay?
Yeah, that's funny. That is funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I was laughing so hard when you know what, Gabriel? I was laughing so hard when I saw my picture on the live stream. Right? What? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm famous. They feel so bad.
Oh,
I keep laughing.
that's the one that Ace Ventura put up.
Oh boy.
That was hysterical.
Oh God. What? I've been there. I am listening in the background. I am laughing. I didn't say anything. Oh, I won. I got a space on your mind, huh? I
Oh,
am a
that's too
full of
funny.
nonsense. Come on. I am normal for being not normal.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Mm-mm. Anyway, yeah, he does.
Now we know that. Now we know that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, spending him sometime, it's like He won when you give him your time. Oh, he's winner. So
That's why we just moved on real quick. Like
yeah, yeah. We don't care about that.
I didn't care about it. It wasn't going to interfere with us. So
Yeah.
There
let
you go.
bygones be bygones and move on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got to move on, and
Yeah.
you know, you know the the hard part of going through a good recovery, it is making amends. But you know what? I found out that people
Mm-hmm.
respect you for that. They
True,
absolutely
Kuya Bruce.
respect you. I had people, that just, you know, I mean, the respect, the love that they would give you, uh,
Mm.
it was
You will feel
amazing.
it. It's there.
The ones that do that to you, Bruce, are the ones that truly care about you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Those
see, I found out a lot of
those
truth.
people go right along with our topic.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
They want to see you. They would much rather see you succeed than fail.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, it's, yeah, you do have, there's some, that, the best thing you could do would be just don't approach them because if you hurt them bad enough, they don't, you're the last person in the world they want to see, you know,
Yeah.
if you hurt them bad enough. And the best thing you can do would be just leave them alone, you know, and
Yeah.
you got to
Yeah.
be willing to, though. And that's, and
Sometimes that is hard, but you got to do it.
yeah, you got to do
That's
it. If
it. You
if it's
gotta
at
learn
all
the hard
possible, you got
way.
to do it,
Yeah.
you know,
You gotta do it.
and, but yeah, you definitely got to be willing to.
Yep.
And,
It's
you
like Kuya Bruce. It's like eating chilies, right? Eating spicy foods. You eat the spicy food, you feel so hot, and as you sweat a lot, and your lips got numb or something like that. But you keep eating it anyway because you love it.
right. Exactly. Uh-huh.
Well, you always figure in the back of your mind if you eat more of it, maybe you'll get immune to it and it won't burn as much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's
but
never the
it's not.
case.
It's different stories when it comes out. That's where you learn your lesson. Oh, I better hold myself up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree with you 100%. Sometimes the people need to be smacked in the face with the truth multiple times before they learn.
You are so right. I agree with you 100%, Bad Panda. Oh, and they do. They really do. They need to. Yeah.
Oh, but
They
Panda
need to
also
be
loves
smacked.
spicy food.
Yeah. They need to be smacked. Smacked around.
Bad Panda also likes ice cream a lot.
But Panda, do you like scolding yourself in the mirror too?
Hey, easy now, that's mine. Now she taking my
For sure.
words. I do that
Don't
every
be so
morning when I get up. I
selfish.
cuss that guy out in the mirror. Then I
Don't be
feel
so
better.
selfish. Share it with us.
Then I
Whoa, quick.
that makes my day better.
Oh, yeah.
What is that, Kuya Bruce? Oh boy.
Boy. Oh, boy.
So thank you when there are no loser in his man. Whatever what is right for you is never right for him. True. And you know what is the best answer to that is to quiet.
Yeah.
Sometimes silence is the best answer you can give. You know.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
just go
yeah.
climb that tree with us, and that's the best place to be.
Mm-hmm.
high
Yeah,
on life.
yeah.
I
You
don't like.
you detach and then you let go.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, make sure that that kind of branch you're sitting with don't fall, huh? It's oh, 80.
Well, anyway, that's you know, uh, life's full of valuable lessons, really, for everybody when it gets right down to it. And yeah, I think we all need to probably go through a certain amount of the school of hard knocks because we learn it. You know.
Oh, but Panda said, I don't like silence. Lol, when I get irritated, I like to lob through the grenades. Oh, but Panda, if it, your wife, your wife is a Filipina. I told you, when she get pissed off, you will get the silent treatment. You will
Yeah,
get a
that's good, Bag
silent
Panda.
treatment.
Yeah, yeah. Truth grenades and honesty
Mm-hmm.
bombs. Yeah.
Yeah, just grenade honesty bombs.
Hmm.
Fire it up.
Yeah. Kaboom.
Oh, that's how it is. My God. Well,
I have got to call it because I've got stuff I got to get done yet. So
yeah.
You and
thank
me
you,
both.
No, we
everybody,
messed
for
up.
coming in chat.
You're
I
the
shall
only
see
time
you
our
all
line was.
later. Bruce, thank you.
Yes,
Timmy, thank
sir.
you for having me up.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you,
You're,
And
Richard,
you're
for
very
joining me
welcome.
tonight.
I will see everybody somewhere, sometime,
Oh, yeah.
someday.
Yeah. Same
Somewhere,
bat
sometime,
time, same
someday.
bat channel, huh?
Yes, sir.
All
Oh, come
right.
on, Kuya Bruce. Now, when my asawa get tampo, there, Asia, the only time I run was. Bye, Richard from ET. So now, Kuya Bruce, let's call it.
All right. Okay, Timmy, sounds good. Enjoyed it.
Uh, Thank you, Kuya Bruce, for joining us tonight.
Hey,
Do you
you're
want to
welcome.
sing? I know you
It's
love
been a
singing.
pleasure. Oh,
Hmm?
yeah. Yeah, well, I
Do
like
you want to
singing.
sing to end the stream?
You want me
Yeah.
to sing a song? Sure.
Uh-huh,
I'll be
before I end
glad
the
to.
stream.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what I can find here. I think I know what might be a good song to sing. Let's see here. This is usually a good song.
Mm-hmm.
If I pull it up here, hold on just a minute. Well, it's not gonna give me the. Hold on. Here we go. Let me. All right, I'm gonna switch over to stereo. All right, okay, here we go. myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, there will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Woo! Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Ooh. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Ooh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, there will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. All right.
Nice, Kuya Bruce.
All right. Thank you, Timmy.
Thank you.
Thank you, sis. All right. I
Thank you,
enjoyed it.
Kuya. Thank you for
All
joining
right.
us tonight.
You're welcome, Timmy. Thank you so much for letting me come up. Okay. And you take good care.
Thank you.
You have a
You
good
too,
night.
Kuya Bruce. Have a good
Team
day to you.
Wasabi!
Oh, chicken sabe! It's
Oh,
chicken
boy.
sabe here in the panel.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Kuya. But it's too
All right.
late for me already, so I
Oh,
have to
yeah.
say bye bye to everyone that's in here.
Okay.
Oh, to everyone that I haven't put in the chat. Guys, each and every one of you cannot say it one by one, but sorry to those I forget who they are. Leon, Rose, and who else? Sarah was here earlier. Thank you so much for coming into my live streaming, and thank you everyone. But Panda, thank you for hanging us tonight. And
All right.
we're about to end the stream. ET, thank you. Kuya Bruce.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Thank you,
And
Kuya. Thank Take care, everyone. I'm still here in Sir Terry's living room. Good one. Good one. Thank you. I had fun tonight.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
Richard is right.
yeah. Well, I enjoyed it
Yeah,
very much, and I will
yeah,
go
I
ahead and
enjoyed
shut
it
down
too,
now.
Bruce.
All right,
Okay,
sister.
Kuya Bruce, take care. Thank
All right,
you. Bye
you too.
bye. Enjoy your day.
All right, yeah.
Yeah,
You have a good night.
yeah,
All
I
right.
will, Kuya Bruce. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. You're welcome. Bye bye.
Okay, bye. Bye, everyone. See you next time and see you around, guys. Bye, stay. Bye, Ether. Ether, you're too late also already. Thank you so much, Ether. Until next time. Bye bye.